and welcome! Welcome to Master Swan Open number 98. Our monthly tournament for up to 4.7k MMR, so around Master-ish players. And I am here with the one and only Steelmode.
Hey, hello! I'm here with Kuro, the 16th Quad Sanseki, otherwise known as Group, hero of the wasteland and savior of esports, the butcher of names, the information fairy, and the one who constantly forgets to introduce herself at the start of the intro.
Look,
Yay!
nobody needs to know. Nobody needs to know. I'm just a person. The voice.
It's gracious. You introduce the guest before you introduce yourself.
Yeah. Let's say that's why.
It's intentional. It's it's courtesy. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Anyway, we are on 10,000 feet, which smells awful. We're in the southeast corner of the map. Representing the void, it is our light blue Zerg. Give it up for Demacho, otherwise known as Leonardo.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is the red Protoss player. He is Duold. And things are already escalating.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a proxy hatch going up. It's not the super early one though.
Yeah, and it's
but
in
it
the
is
base.
Quite committed, it seems.
Yeah, but it's in the base, so you know. It's actually, I think, yeah, the old fully walled this in, so no reinforcement will be coming back from home here.
But he does need to deal with this hatchery. I know he didn't pull any probes, so that might be a problem.
I mean,
he does have a.
Yeah,
he has a fort, so there's a cannon coming up.
Exactly, like the world opted for the different style of defense, just using the cannons for it. Although this is a bit risky, he will be losing this cybernetic score.
Oh, cancel the cannon and build a shield battery instead. Ah, to protect the core. Okay.
And the Zealot is buying time, actually.
Yes. But the shield battery will not be up in time. It will help heal the Zealot at the wall, so it can block the path.
Yeah, the thing
so I
though.
think that was a
the thing though
choice.
is that Zerglings successfully distracted the world at the wall, so that Hachi actually was able to finish.
Yes, but the production from it is going to be very sporadic, like so. So it's a couple of Zerglings here and there. Problem is, the Zealots are pretty slow to catch up to the Zerglings. So if Leonardo buys enough time and builds up enough Zerglings, that could be a problem. However, the hatchery is going down. There is a Queen to transfuse. Does it have energy? It doesn't have enough energy just yet. Oh, it uses the energy on a Cryptumor instead.
I don't remember exactly how much is it, but I don't think you get transfused energy like this early on at all. But he was able to save a few Zerglings, but not a lot of them, to be honest. That said, what do we have for defense? Both Zealots did go down, so there's basically nothing. It's just probes.
And also, since the but there is a cybernetic score. Okay, never mind. I was about to say this. There's no cybernetic score, but there is one. So we can make adepts. We can make stalkers or something. The world seems to be kind of, just let's get straight to Stargate units. I'm not sure that's the best of choices because right now he has barely anything to defend. He's using the probes to do that.
Yeah, but with the shield battery, that definitely is quite helpful. And now the Queen is fighting a singular Zealot as well.
And the Zealot is winning.
Yeah. Yeah, with that shield, this shield battery actually carried this engagement.
That Cryptumor survived by the skin of its. Well, I don't know if they have teeth, but skin of its skin. Yeah, that's thorns or like.
Fair enough.
I don't know if it's teeth. Also, shout out to Captain Fish, our favorite subscriber. Thank you for subscribing.
I didn't say it.
The favorite. So shout out to Kuro who remembered predictions without anyone prompting her.
Yes. But now looking at the base of
Not
the
even,
wall.
not even Captain Fish.
No,
Maybe that's why Captain Fish subscribed, because we
Yes.
remembered.
Oh, he's still spreading creep. The tumors are still active.
Yeah. Well, a creep in your base is very annoying.
Oh, by the way, Stick, what do you think about this new design for the ball?
They're smaller now.
The vertical.
I don't know if it depends. You should probably see a doctor if they're getting small like that. All of a sudden, it might be a different problem, or maybe the fact that they were bigger before, that was the problem. So I'm not sure. I don't know what the baseline size is supposed to be. I'm not hashtag not a Protoss doctor.
Are they even Protoss? I feel like this is like an entire different race. Like this is like some kind of artifact.
To be fair, I don't even. It doesn't look like there are any ruins here. Even this is just a random ball in the middle of the forest.
Yeah.
It's floating.
Oh, hello, Void Ray. I would say
It's the ball. It's the balls of their feet.
Oh no. I would say this is a very interesting army here from the wall. We have one Oracle, one Void Ray, this one Stalker did just go down, and there's a lot will do too. Oh, the Oracle.
Yeah, that's not
Stalkers?
a Protoss army.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's look, it was interesting, okay?
It was a valiant defense by DeWalt, but this attack is not an attack. And in the meantime, Leonardo just on 3 bases. It started with a bit of an all-in, but Leonardo just transitioned that into a full-on macro build here.
Yeah, to be fair, he
Getting
didn't
roaches
have
and
to
everything.
spend that much resources across the map because he was only like doing, you know, like small amounts of Zerglings. So, you know, it wasn't that bad, like economically. So he could focus on his
It was
bases.
a hatchery. It
The
was a
hatchery, yes.
rather
The
than
hatchery,
game.
yes.
And the queen.
Yeah.
Let's say for that early game, it's significant amount. But you know, right now we're into a decent mid game, as if nothing had happened.
I mean, the thing is that, like, you know, the world also suffered quite a lot. So both players were a bit delayed. What is Texas? No.
It's a kill. That was a kill.
Yeah, I think
Where
the world
were
was
you
sure
when
that this.
Nexus is killed.
Yeah, the world was sure that the army will be able to finish the Zerglings in time, but it wasn't. And with that, the Nexus is going down without a cancel. And we also have a 4th place from Leonardo. Oh yeah, I can reach his name.
And there's still creep in the world's base, which is tremendously annoying. So it also means Leonardo has actual vision on the base of the world. Okay, so the wall comes in here to the 3rd base again. Again, this is gonna get cleared out. This time the Void Ray goes down as well, because we have Hydralisks now.
Yep.
The
This time-
Hydralisks are
this time,
good.
this is not just a Zergling army like before with the support of Queens. This time we have proper Link Hydra, even a few roaches here and there. I would say those are still quite scrappy armies though, like, you know, like, okay, few units here, few units there, like, okay, we have like a squadron of Hydras, but they don't have a lot of support here.
That's kind of like both players are in that situation where neither is where they want to be. But Leonardo is in a position to harass it. Oh, gets through the wall, completely chews on that cannon, gets rid of that forge. GG is called, and Leonardo, aka the Macho, takes game number 1 against the current reigning champion. Last MSO, they did not actually meet.
Oh really?
Yeah, the Macho was taken out in the first round by Hobo Bobo.
Okay, okay. That's good
So
to
they
know.
didn't actually meet. I'm trying to look at the previous tournaments. I think they met in MSO 96.
Okay, Stick, it's up to you now.
What? Oh,
You all
right,
said to make
forgot.
any map.
Ah, what? No, which map? What's
Press the any
what the
key.
map will? Where's the anarchy? We changed the map pool again, didn't
Yes. I mean, the ladder has been updated to a new map pool.
we? Have we seen White Rabbit?
I don't know. I don't think we actually have.
Okay, let's go with that.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, if it was given my choice, so I'm taking the choice. They can complain all they want later on.
No,
but,
yeah, I agree. Like, if they want to complain, like, they should have picked a better map.
Okay, both players are ready. Let's get into it. I'm a mechanic, not a doctor. Steel mode 2025. When did I say that? I'm not a mechanic either. Damn it, I'm a landscape architect, Jim, not a doctor.
I was gonna say, don't you know how some mechanical stuff works? But I don't think that counts as a mechanic, does it?
No, mechanic is a profession. you need to actually work at it. Just because I'm good with machines doesn't make me a mechanic.
I mean, it could be an amateur mechanic.
That's what visual design is my passion. That's the meme.
Graphic design is my passion.
Graphic design is my passion. Yes. Anyway, speaking of passion, we are on a White Rabbit. LE. White Rabbit, of course, refers to wait, was it Chi-Chi's that's a little white, or the
Karina is white.
Karina is white, yes. Okay.
Yeah,
What was Karina?
It's definitely not the Matrix reference. It's actually about the rabbits, you know.
That's not a Matrix reference. God damn it, Kuro. It's a Alice in Wonderland reference. That was referenced in the Matrix as a Alice in Wonderland reference.
But here it is reference.
I don't know anything.
Here it is a reference. Look at the green. This is straight up to reference to the Matrix. God damn it, Stick.
In the southwest corner of the Matrix, it is our light blue Zerg, currently up one in this best of 3 series. Representing Devil's Void, it is Leonardo, aka Demacho.
And across the map, it is his opponent. It is the red Protoss player. He is DeWalt. I'm trying to think. I think I watched like one movie of Alice in the Wonderland, and I don't even know if it was a whole movie.
I mean, there was
I think there might have been like some not the children's book, but like it wasn't an animation, but I might have like seen something like that, like a comic kind of thing.
No, there's a bunch of them. There's a famous one that was made, I think, in the 80s. That was very prevalent during the 90s.
I think I've seen like a newer one, like a newer like live action movie. And by newer, I mean like probably like 2000s or something.
Oh yeah, they made a couple of them, I think. Tim Burton made one, I think.
No, it wasn't Tim Burton.
With what's her face as the queen?
Or maybe.
The actress that's always in all the Tim Burton movies, Helena Bonham Carter. She's like the Queen of Hearts.
Okay, here's a thing still mode. I am very bad at actors. I do not know who they are. What are their names? I barely recognize anyone.
You'll know her face.
Yeah, I can know the face,
you'll
but
know
like
face.
if you tell me a name, I have no idea who that is or where they're from.
She played in the Harry Potter thing, the crazy Death Eater lady.
Oh, I think I know who you mean. I think. Maybe. Yeah, she fits for a Tim Burton movie. Okay. I don't know if that's the one I watched. Because, you know, I was like, I don't know, 10. So I don't remember much.
I don't know. To be fair, I didn't watch it either. Wait, I think it's the one where...
Ooh, the Adept actually
that
finds a
other
spot
actor
without
is
the queens. Yeah.
The Mad Hatter was Very famous actor that I'm blacking out on.
Yeah, that guy.
Jack Sparrow, the guy, the Jack Sparrow guy. Contagious. You're contaging me with your bad
Johnny Depp?
knowing of actors. Yeah, I think you played the Mad Hatter in that.
Maybe that's the one I've seen. I don't remember, honestly.
No, that makes sense. It's not a very memorable movie. It's like a
Yeah, like, look, I was never, like, particularly into the whole Alice thing, so...
the whole story is like a metaphor for like it criticizes like society in like the late 19th century, early 20th century. So like, doesn't really ring a strike a chord.
I could not tell you that because I barely remember anything. I just remember it was fantasy and there were like weird things happening and like everybody was like mean in some way. I was like, okay, and just moved on. So I don't have much recollection of Alice.
Anyway, there's a game here that we kind of not much was happening so far.
No, there was some adept harassment, there was some oracle harassment,
some
a few drones fell here and there. But other than that, yeah.
I mean, it did put Leonardo a little bit behind economically, which gave the Walt the opportunity to go third base and let's probe up. Leonardo is still in a pretty decent position. He didn't lose super much. And he'll probably go out and get a fourth base pretty soon, because it doesn't look like he's ramping up to build an army yet.
Yeah, he's still working on his tech. The Hydra then is just finished, so I think he will be going for similar composition to last time, except, as you said, now, like, there was actually a proper start to the game, so he should be able to make an army.
Still, it's not very comfortable to be behind on workers against the
yeah.
Protoss.
Like, they're around even, but like, you know, the Zerg always wants to be a bit ahead.
Also, I'm assuming neither of them really knows the map yet, so it's kind of like...
Maybe not.
It's always annoying playing on a map you don't know. It's very uncomfortable. You're like,
look, they had the choice. They had the choice. They could have picked them up. They know, but they didn't.
I know.
To be fair, that was on.
I am blaming them. I am blaming. It's the Walt's fault. I just wanted to see a map we haven't seen yet. I think
we have seen it like once, but I don't remember how much. Because I remember talking about the Matrix, so we must have seen it at least once.
Well, there are other reasons to talk about the Matrix than just that, you know.
No. I think it was here because remember the boxes.
Oh right, because
yeah,
because we saw the Qbert boxes in the background. You remember Qbert? That's for all the old folks in the audience and chat.
Nah, I don't.
Shout out in chat if you remember Qbert. That's the bird that jumps around on cubes.
Ah.
It's a famous game from like the late 80s, early 90s. Because it was like three-dimensional. It was like, whoa.
I do not remember anything about it.
I don't think you were born yet.
No, but I see like a lot of like retro stuff. Like I do follow some retro gaming channels. So
it does have like a little cute. It's not even a bird. It's just like a weird creature.
Actually, wanna know a fun fact? I actually played like I guess not the original, but like a proper Pong. I was in a museum of technology, and they had like a Pong machine, and you could play Pong on like the dials.
Were you bored in like 20 seconds in?
No.
No.
I was beating everyone. What do you mean?
Oh, because you're a gamer, right?
I was unironically, I was beating everyone. It was fun. I don't know how fun it was for them, but it was fun for me.
I found that game so boring.
I mean, it's simple, but like, you know, it's like table tennis.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's table tennis.
Yeah,
but it's like
it's literally table tennis. Ooh, the orc actually goes down. 5 drones though.
No, not bad at all. Good 16 drones that in this game so far, and the Vault only lost some adepts and one oracle for it, so not that bad. It's actually a pretty uneventful game so far. Look at the units lost tab.
Oh,
It's
but
like
we're about to have some
9
events
minutes into the game.
happening as the Protoss army is moving out. And oh, actually, nice surround
Oh,
there from
creep.
Leonardo.
Yeah, this could be dangerous, but there is storm, so Leonardo doesn't want to get into these choke points right now.
Change these.
Everyone just waddles around. It's like, oh, they're moving around. Sometimes the Protoss army just feels so slow. Okay, going into debate again.
Yeah, but this is a much more of a choke point, so not ideal for the engagement for the Zerg.
Yeah, it's good on the walls that it keeps trying to bait Leonardo into unfavorable positions. Right, nice little destruction of the Zerglings here, getting caught between a rock and a hard place. Between a stalker and more stalkers. Maybe the army's out of position. The vault is moving away. Moving out.
These two zealots are baiting the entire Zerg army.
Yeah! This is a good opportunity for the vault to get in there, clear some creep.
Yeah, I doubt he can
Put some
quite
pressure
do
on that
in
fourth
time.
base. If it was a Terran, he would have been sieging up here.
True.
But it's not a Terran, so he can't siege up.
You can put some
But
stars in.
can use this bridge as a little buffer here with the storm and the Deathquest. There's a lot of Zerg that died here, and very little Protoss that perished so far. Trades have been fantastic for the world. Leonardo is starting to run out of army. Oh, hello, LabBot 1X.
Yeah, the wall trying to rotate here to the west side base. Ooh, the Immortals actually flanking the Hydras with the High Templars.
Oh, but the Hydras are outflanking the flank. And they're just Immortals and Templars. I think the vault is out of storms at the moment.
Yeah, I think so.
This
He
is
was
an
forced to morph
opportunity
an Archon.
to push.
But still, he has so much firepower here. The base goes down, the Stalkers are still standing, and we have still so many Immortals here. At the same time... Here's Zealots.
Yeah, there's a bit of a lot harassment here. Getting even more drones. No probes died this game so far.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, most of the harassment was on the Zerg side of the map, so...
Yeah, all the harassment attempts by Leonardo were pretty much thwarted by the wall of the vault. There were a couple of Ling Ranbys that failed spectacularly. There
Oh,
are
the Lurkers
lurkers
are
on
here.
the way, and there's no detection here for the Protoss, I think.
Yeah, but there are still storms, so they can put them on top of the Lurkers, but they don't quite catch them.
No, and this is a difficult choke point if Leonardo repositions those lurkers. It could be pretty bad for the Protoss army. Well, they're digging it up.
Yeah, two Lurkers did go down before they were able to dig up, but now they are actually dishing out damage on this army. The wall is forced to move back.
Yeah, without the storms, this is very difficult to zone the Zerg away. And the Vault is making more High Templars, but he's immediately morphing them into Archons. But they don't have a chance to bank up some energy. Oh,
To be
no,
fair-
he has some.
To be fair, I don't know how well the Archons will do in this. I guess no, there are still a lot of Zerglings, so they are still useful.
Yeah, you
because
need a... Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, there were
They-
barely any
they-
Zerglings in the army, like, they all ran out.
They're also the unit that is easiest to make as
True.
like a second wave, right? So you gotta have some Archons.
Is Hatchery going down
Right.
once again?
Base going down again. But there is a backup base already up. Or already going up. Lurker's harassment is dealing with the fourth base of the vault and it's clearing it up. Can't mine right now. Ooh, Zerglings get into the on top of the Protoss army, but they get to the Archons and immediately disappear. Now there are some storms, and Leonardo backs away. GG is called. The Walled evens up the score. See, the Storm. Storm is still a very good unit.
Yeah.
Do not underestimate the Storm.
Yeah, definitely. Especially against, you know, like lightweight units like the Zerglings, like even the Hydras a little bit.
I like these compositions like in PvZ right now, because it seems that both players kind of go for very like mixed, you know, composition of units. You got your Lings, you got your Roaches, you got your Hydralisks, you got your Lurkers, you got your.
I mean, to be fair, there weren't that many Roaches this time. I think there was like maybe a few.
Well, once you go up against like 9 Immortals, you're gonna go, okay, well, Roaches aren't going to be super helpful, but it's nice to have some of them because you want something to tank for the Hydralisks.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially against Stalkers and such, because they're the big threat to the Hydralisks. They got the range.
Yeah, the Hydras on their own, even with the Zerglings for support, they don't do that well against the Protoss army.
Yeah. And also the charge lots. The Roaches really tank for the charge lots, so you know.
Or you could go for Banelings instead and just, you know, Baneling the Zealots.
Banes don't trade as well against Protoss as they do against Terrans.
They don't, but it's something. Anyway.
Yeah. Also, they're an investment of gas. I think you kind of want the gas for Hydralisks and Lurkers later on.
But the Roaches also take gas.
Yeah, but they don't disappear with all the gas immediately.
Fair enough.
Banelings, you sacrifice the gas basically. They're disposable.
They're one-time use.
Yeah. Thunderdo, do you want to join us? I think it may be glitched.
Maybe.
Oh, there we are. Okay. You just went to drink some coffee or something. Let's check. Okay, there we go.
Interesting. So today in our bracket we actually have a player from Guatemala.
Hey! Is this our first player from Guatemala?
I believe so. Actually.
I don't remember another one.
Hold on. What is the... Yeah, I think that may be the first one. Yeah, I think we had one from Guyana.
Guyana is a different
Guatemala.
country.
I'm trying to remember, but I don't think we had Guatemala yet. No.
Anyway, welcome everyone to the Old Republic, where everybody's old and ancient from the ancient.
Is that why it's called the Old Republic? Because the entire Republic is just old people?
It's like, what's the name of that shop? I had a joke, but it got ruined.
You had a joke, but you forgot it.
No, there's a chain of clothing called something Republic. And I was going to make it Old Republic because it's clothes for old people, but then I forgot the name of the brand. So and I still haven't remembered it, even though I'm buying myself time.
I don't know if I know.
Yeah. Anyway, in the northeast corner of the map, representing the Void. Currently sideways 1-1 in this series are light blue Zerg, called Leonardo. It is the Macho.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is the red Protoss player, also 1-1 in this series. It is the Walled.
I like Psychons in chat is an older gentleman than I am even.
That's possible?
who knows all the references I'm talking about. All the old games. Making me feel even older than I do.
Kinda like Frogger, but isometric and with squares.
Yes.
Okay.
It's basically like it's like a pyramid of squares, and the bird jumps from one square to the other.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember, is there something chasing it or something? I don't remember. It's a long time ago.
I don't think I remember that game. I don't know what Frogger is. I don't know if I ever like had it at home, but this I know what it is.
Do you know what Digger is?
Was it called
Digger is the first... Yeah, Digger. It's the first video game I ever
What
played.
about Dig Dag?
No.
Because in Poland everybody was talking about Dig Dag. Which I wouldn't be surprised would be the same game, just that's what it was called.
Maybe they pirated it because they did that a lot back then.
Maybe.
They just copied the game, changed the name or something like that.
I just know that a lot of like people like from my parents' generation talk about Dig Dag.
Fun fact, Digger is the first word I knew how to spell because I needed to learn how to type it on the keyboard so I can play it. My brother showed me which keys to press so I can, because it was back in the DOS era, right? So I had to type to start the game. So that was the first word I knew how to type.
That's cool.
To spell. I don't know if that's cool.
No, look.
Because I learned that before I knew how to spell my name.
That's fine.
In my own
like,
language.
You had a motivation to learn, okay?
Yes.
Do you want to see my old notes with like lines of dialogue from StarCraft written phonetically? Because I did that. I didn't know English all that well.
I did something similar with other games as well. Like I tried to learn French from a version. I had a version of a game that was French for some reason.
Okay.
It's pirated games back then, so you had what you had, and
Yeah.
it was the French version. So I didn't understand what was going on. So I had like one of those digital like typey thingies that like dictionaries. It can translate between Hebrew, French, and English.
Okay, interesting.
So I just translated all the French words and tried to learn French like that. It was not effective.
I mean, we'll learn something.
It was a cool game. It was, I think it was called Flashback. I think Flashback is called. It's a quick.
Trying to remember.
It's like a platformer. It's like a very elaborate platformer.
Yeah, I'm
With
trying
like
to
a
remember
story and everything.
if
It's
we
very
had.
cyberpunk.
Oh. Trying to remember if I played like a game where I didn't know the language well, and I think the closest I got was already in the era of online games. I played some games on the Lego website, and I knew some English at that point. I knew some English, but I wasn't like fluent. So some pieces of dialogue just made absolutely little sense. I completely misinterpreted them.
Did you see the birds?
Birds? They're birds here.
They're like pterodactyl, like lizard birds.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're old,
Oh, the old birds are not the new ones. Get off our airspace.
Meanwhile, similarly to last game, we have some harassment from the world. We already had some adepts coming in. The oracles flew in as well. A few drones here and there, not like major damage, but always a damage there.
Careful, there is a spire finished here for Leonardo. I don't think DeWalt didn't scout it, as far as I know.
Yeah.
No, we scouted it when it was being built.
So if he clicked it, then he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a game going on, actually.
I don't see him getting a lot of anti... Oh, wait, he's getting cannons at home. Oh, he's got phoenixes. Oh, he should be okay.
Okay. He's also getting upgrades for air. Do you think that's just
Here's
for
the
the
thing, though.
phoenixes?
Leonardo is not actually going Mutalisks.
Yeah.
He's going Ling Hydra Roach. Seems?
Do you think because he was scouted, he just
Not even
decided to
Roach.
scrap the idea?
Oh no, he's
No?
getting air
Okay,
upgrades.
Okay. Yes.
I don't know, I'm trying to think, but it's very difficult.
You have to brain think.
I need to brain think. My brain is not thinking.
Hmm.
I'm not brain thinking today.
Still
like the
was
colors on
using
this
the
map.
Rosetta Stone to play games. Yes.
Yes.
That's very
Kind of.
accurate.
Look, it looked like a very cool game, like very cyberpunkish and everything, and there was like a lot of like text, and I was like very curious to see what was going on.
Yeah, no.
I was like, I gotta know. This seems like a really cool story. Because you wake up and you have no memory and you don't know who you are, and everybody's trying to kill you, and you get like
Honestly, that
run
sounds
around
like the
and you
plot
jump
of
around.
most games nowadays. Like, find out who you are. You are in this world and you have no idea what's going on. You have no memory of who you are. Like, I feel like it's been kinda overdone over the years.
I mean, yeah, it has been.
I mean, I guess that's the easiest way to like introduce a player to a new world without, you know, the context. Because like, oh yeah, you lost memory, so you don't know anything.
It is, but it's at some point it's so obvious that it just kind of feels lazy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like it's been overdone at this point.
Another World is another game I really enjoyed. That one doesn't have any dialogue. It doesn't have anything. Just it barely has any controls, but it's still a very difficult game. Okay. Alright, Leonardo is out here. His crypt is halfway across the map, which is nice to
but the
see. But he's
Colossus?
going up against the heat wave.
Yeah, the Colossus are here, and now this Link Hydra army does not look strong at all against the lasers. Who even did these?
Actually, it's 8 lasers, because each one has 2, right?
Yes.
Like the DT is just walking around.
Running
"Don't
out
mind
of
me.
disk space.
I've got permission to be here. There's detection though.
Well, that was But anyway, the main army is here, and there is a surround actually from
he's
the
getting
Zerg.
this round. But the Walt is backing away here. There's also reinforcements coming in with that warp prism. So that's nice to have. Leonardo
Also-
doesn't have the defender's advantage.
Also, the Matsuo actually interestingly went for Corruptus to deal with those Colossus, but he's not quite able to approach it. Snipes the Warpies though.
Very nicely done. That really hampers the Walt's attack, but he still has the big numbers here. All the Colossi are still up. There's only one Immortal, so there's not a lot of firepower other than the Colossus. But pretty much every other unit is just there to tank damage, so the Colossi can just bzzzt everybody.
Yeah, there's a lot of support for those Colossi, and even in the air we have those Phoenixes, so the Corruptors have to be careful about how they approach this, even with a Void Ray.
The Void Ray is actually well equipped against them. And there we go. GG is gold. And DeWalt takes the series 2-1. And we move on
Nice done.
to the next round. Now we do have a double elimination bracket today. So Democho is not completely out of the tournament. And we have Boro. Boro? Is that a French thing?
It's a Guatemalan thing.
The Boro. Boreal. That sounds more...
Real?
yeah, that sounds more Portuguese, though. Boreal.
What?
I don't know, I'm trying to figure out.
Guatemala speaks
does
Spanish,
he
right?
think? Yes, yes. Not Portuguese. As far as I know, maybe there's like, you know, a group of people who do speak. I'm not an expert. I only know one person from Guatemala.
Yeah?
There was a girl in my school, back in my
Oh.
high school. Was from Guatemala.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I had anyone like from abroad in my school.
I had a bit of a crush on her, I have to admit.
I see.
Yeah, she was very nice. But it didn't pan out.
I mean,
Also, we probably need to go to NA, right?
yes.
Okay.
Trying to think, but I think the closest to it, we had like like we had two siblings in our high school who I don't think they were like from abroad, but their surname was. So I think like they were from like a mixed family.
Mm.
But it maybe not. Who knows? I think it was like maybe like a Polish-British marriage or something.
The world, invite to party. Let's go party! What's our EU versus NA service situation? Hold on, I need to check. US East,
Yes.
right?
I believe so. East or Central?
Yeah, US East.
Yeah. East. To be fair, East and Central
First
are
map.
basically the same, but you know.
I don't know.
Oh, I know this. I know this
Me-
clan tag. I don't know what it is though. Oh no. I know the clan tag that Boreal uses. They actually organized some tournaments in the past, like just some small stuff, but I think amateur tournaments.
Okay, both players are ready. Let's get into it. Game number 1. We're starting on Celestial Enclave. Enclave.
Enclave.
Enclave. Enclave.
Ah, enclave.
Enclave. And it looks like it's a PvT. Look,
Okay.
Krupp, there's a Terran. There's Terrans in them hills.
True, our amateur tournaments have way more Zergs than the usual StarCraft.
And Protosay. Protoss. Portier.
No, Protoss are everywhere.
Protospecs. What if I wake up in a world, believe I am Steelmold or Kuro? Well,
I
it won't be Iceland then.
yeah, I don't know if I would recommend that.
I mean, to be fair, your life wouldn't be that much different. You'd still be a Degen.
True,
It's not-
true. In that sense, yeah.
You just have to organize more tournaments. It's going to be very annoying.
It's just different kind of Degen, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'd be me. I think I have a much easier job.
But you would
just make
you would
jokes
have
every
to
now and
be you know an architect, so you know.
I mean, it's it is a serious time concern. But it's better than waking up at 12 a.m. and p.m. and eating yogurt for breakfast, for lunch. Look,
I don't eat yogurt for breakfast, okay? Because it's not good for me, so I don't.
but you do.
No, I don't. I don't actually eat yogurt for breakfast. Specifically, I don't know how some people can do it because I can. My body just does
Anyway,
not like it.
speaking of things that I don't know what people can do, we are on Celestial Enclave. Now, I have no idea what that segue meant. I just needed a segue. It's not an aspersion on the map. In the southwest corner
It's a
of the
really nice map.
I didn't say that. I needed a segue, so I used it. It is our yellow Protoss, representing no man, not him. It is the Walt, current reigning as Missile Champion.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is a newcomer to our tournament, I believe. From Guatemala, we have our red Terran, Borao.
Insane Master Killer.
Ah, there you go. That's the name.
That's the name of the clan.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have ourselves a proxy. Yeah.
I would say it sounds very gamer.
Yes. Very, very gamer tag. The Vault going with a quick Stargate.
And a pocket base.
Mm-hmm. Ah, this map is that a half base? Oh, that's the half base, right?
Yeah, and it has the worker path on it.
That's the one, right? I remember this one.
Yeah. It took a while for some players to get used to the worker paths. I think I remember Jan having fun with it.
I think we saw one player who tried to go there and then realized, oh, I can't get through here.
Yes, specifically only workers can go through. I don't think even Zerglings can.
Mm-hmm. Can you clear out the resources from there, though?
No. It's just a visual.
Hmm.
They're floating.
Ah, what? That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't.
It does make more sense than a wooden bridge, though, so I'll give them that.
Oh, look, there's water.
Remember wooden bridges? It's a waterway, yeah. It's an aqueduct.
Yeah. Protos are
Very nice.
ancient, humans confirmed.
And that doesn't look like an ancient human aqueduct.
Okay.
That looks like a space aqueduct. See those big water tanks, space water tanks?
It's like, looking at the water as we hear the Marines die.
No, I was just thinking what I want to see is like a bunch of moopies floating around in like, those tire thingies.
Yes. I get what you mean.
Those big floaty tires. I don't remember what they're called in English.
I don't know either, actually. Like, they're just inflatable rings.
No, there is a name for it. I just don't remember what it's called because I don't really use it.
Me neither.
So I kind of hate it. I did it a few times when I was a kid, and it was like,
I don't think I
always
ever
annoying.
did. Not on like a big one.
I did it in like a real river and in a fake like water park thing.
As we had a bunch of stuff happening, as we had a Liberator being destroyed there after killing some of the workers. The Reaper actually does survive here, but both of the Cyclones did go down.
Sorry, I was going down memory lane and I forgot we're casting things and I need to talk. Oh, the Vault is setting up a big proxy here.
Yeah.
Very cheeky.
Very interesting late proxy there. I don't think the Reaper has seen it, has it? No, just barely didn't.
It has not seen it yet.
It's actually going around. It's not gonna see it. It will see the reinforcements coming.
It's a good positioning for that, it seems. So Borao does have just no idea what's a-coming.
Yeah, the Reaper goes across the map and sees like, where is your army? Why is there no one here?
Where is his army? As our great Crank would have said.
Well, the tank is here though.
There is his army. And the wall is still a wall here. The depot goes down, but right now there's like one unit on the ground anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, that got shut down pretty hard.
Yeah, 2 tanks on the right next to the ramp actually do the job, and now there's a third one too.
Oh, there's a bunch of reinforcements just standing around in the proxy location. There are a bunch of zealots just standing
Meanwhile,
there.
the Vault is busy defending from this singular Reaper because he already killed 4 probes as the Vault was busy with the attack. 5. It's pretty good.
Inflatables or water wings? For for the ones you put your arms on. No, I think that's just Australian names. That doesn't count as English.
Also, hello, Luis.
Hey, hey, Luis. Thank you for that raid. Welcome, everybody. Alright, speaking of raiders, the Vault finally sending those zealots.
Ooh, but at the same time, we have a move out from Burao.
They do have charge. They do have charge. They're just not charging.
Yeah, they're supposed to charge. Oh, this Protoss army is not ready.
It's gonna be. This is a big attack with the workers pulled as well.
I like that one.
The Vault is buying. Look out! I have force fields. The Vault is buying quite a lot of time. Though Burrow is taking quite a long time to get to the other side of the map, and that is very detrimental to this kind of attack. The Chargers are almost on top of the tanks. The Phoenix they're lifting up some of those tanks, so they can't really do much. And Chargers go through the army. The force fields are actually working against the Zealots now because they're preventing them from getting us around. Some of the tanks survive. But Bro did lose all the workers now, so the Vault just needs to buy a little bit of time here. As long as he kills this army, he's fine. Oh, there is a DT, but the scan went down. Oh, there's another scan being forced here. That is still a good win for the Vault, because it means there's no economical recovery for Boro at this point.
Yeah, this was pretty all in.
Phoenix, they lift up the tanks. They're just now tanks with no backup. They get dropped one by one, and Burrow just this is the end.
Yeah, like there are 7 workers still. Don't get me wrong, but that's not enough. And with that, GG's call. G-World will be taking game number 1.
Very nicely done. Like the push from Burrow was very scary, but the Vault had enough time to delay it and get some stuff at home.
Yeah,
I think it was that kind of attack needs a better timing, otherwise it kind of gets stopped.
Yeah, like it was a very strong attack, just as you said, maybe a little bit too late. To be fair, I wonder if he should have just attacked earlier. Because he was waiting for those 3 tanks, I think.
Well, he couldn't. The Vault was buying time with all those early attacks with the proxy. All Republic. It's our next map. Welcome to the Republics of old. Actually, Sugar called in chat. Like, the macho spined my butt out of the tourney.
Oh my god. What happened? Wait, that's a... No, I was like...
Show me where the spines touched you.
No, it is a ZVZ. Okay. So it was a ZVZ. Okay. I think I know what happened.
Yeah, he built a bunch of spines.
You know, but you can build spines in many different ways.
I feel like that's a euphemism. I didn't know. There's so many jokes going through my head, and I was like, no, we're going too far.
See?
We're already way too far.
Nope.
He's like, there's already too much fire in the house. Stop throwing oil at things. Stop spraying gasoline everywhere. Oh, seconds is a Kiwi, I don't know. See, which is, you know, similar thing. It's different but similar.
Okay.
You also have your own like lingo and.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do Kiwis like use the same like words that are like?
No, they don't use the same. They have their own slang things.
But what are thongs in New Zealand?
I don't know. What are thongs in New Zealand?
We'll find out in 2 minutes. Because there are like a few like, you know, words that are like considered unique to Australia, as like they mean other things in other places or just straight up don't exist. And I wonder if Kiwis like share those words, or if they just have their own.
They share some things, like they all speak in questions all the time.
Okay.
Even when they're saying something, that's definitely you know, a definite sentence.
I see. Okay.
So that's a thing for both of them.
I don't know actually.
Their accent is very similar. You kind of need to know the difference to tell them apart, though.
I feel like I don't know. Maybe. By the way, I still struggle with telling apart accents in English, just so you know. I can tell I can tell like Australian usually. I can tell like British proper, but like anything beyond that is like I have no idea.
But British itself is like 50 different dialects.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I said British different. Proper, because like so basically posh British.
No, but even just British proper. Not talking about Scottish or Welsh or all kinds of other accents. Just the British stuff, like the London British English.
Oh no, yeah, I'm sure.
They all have like different dialects that sound very different.
I mean, it is the same in Polish. It's just that, like, you know, I know the language well enough to know. In English, it's still something that's very difficult for me to tell, and I'm always like kind of impressed, kind of scared when people just know. Like people who are not native speakers, they can just tell, and I'm like, how? Like I speak English fluently, and it all sounds the same.
Because it's not a language thing; it's more of a like it's a societal thing. You need to know the society. All right, let's remove you want and then invite. Why can't I invite?
I don't think he's here. He's here, but he's not here.
He's here, but he's not here.
I'm just gonna...
Yeah. Okay, so let's let him restart the game.
Yeah, because like he's talking, but like he's not present in the chat.
Yeah, it's like weird. It's a ghost. The ghost of the
he has
world.
become the ghost.
Went to rabbit hole. Although it was League of Legends reference that much did spin my butt out of tourney. Like the twist.
No, we don't understand anymore after that. Don't worry.
Oh, I thought it said spine my butt.
No,
hey, you said spined my butt.
I think
butt.
that's the point.
Is that a LoL reference? I
have not played a single game of LoL, so I have no idea.
I didn't even watch the
offline.
animated show, so I have no clue.
Oh no! What do we do?
Oh, he's still a ghost.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Okay. It's back.
He's alive! Alive! I tell you. Old Republic. That's right.
Yeah.
Wait.
Sometimes the game gets very confused when somebody disconnects.
You are here, but now you're not here, but now you're here. And I don't know what to do about it. Thank God I was not born a server. An online game server sounds like a very confusing job to do.
Yeah, it can be confused in different ways though.
It's not like I'm not confused right now.
Exactly.
Okay, Grandpa.
I still can get over that, like in like Final Fantasy, it only logs in one person at a time. That's...
What do you mean?
To not overload the series, the servers, they like log in one person at a time, so if there are multiple people logging in at the same like second, it will put you in a queue.
That could make sense, actually.
Yeah, no, it does. It's been working for years, but it's like sounds crazy when you think about it.
Anyway, speaking of things that are crazy, we are on the old Republic. A republic which is in fact very, very old. We're in the northeast corner of the map. It is our yellow Protoss, currently up 1 in this best of 3 series. Give it up for DeWalt. Training MSO champion, by the way.
And across the map we have the newcomer. It is the Red Terran from Guatemala, representing insane master killers. It is Brow. I still think it may be a French word. Because I mean...
Yeah, that's why I first went with Boron.
But I can French.
I can sort of French. It's weird that you can French because your accent does sound a little bit French.
Yeah, because
English.
Polish has some of like similar pronunciations to French. I think some because some are completely different. So like, you know. But we have some like letters that are similar to some French letters, so we can actually like pronounce that easily. Funnily enough, I think every member of my family has learned some French at some point of their life, whether it be like for education or for work or something, and I'm just like the only one who never did and never wanted to.
Plebeian.
Hey, I know some Hungarian though, okay? I traded.
You just learned English like a pleb. What
No, excuse me, in our
You're uneducated.
In our education, you actually have to learn 2 languages, okay? So I know English and German, thank you very much. I don't really know German anymore.
It's okay, it's okay. Actually, in school I learned Hebrew, Arabic, French, and English. I only remember the English and the Hebrew. Because I use those. So
Yeah, because you use that.
the other ones I kind of forgot.
Meanwhile, we have a proxy factory.
Yeah. It's been a while since we saw a proxy factory, I think.
Yeah. No starport though. The starport is...
Yes,
no,
there is.
actually,
Yes,
okay,
there's a
there
starport.
It is
Exactly right
scouted
next-
though. Ooh.
Oh no. Oh, it might even get denied.
Yeah. Yeah, the starport goes down. And it is cyclones.
So it's not going to be a cyclone drop, just a cyclone.
Yeah, but the world has scouted it, so he has enough time to get ready.
Yeah, and Bro already is getting a command center, so not going to go all in from here on out. I think don't even go for the attack at this point. Just you've already forced a reaction. Don't waste your units on it.
I mean,
It's
it
kind of the
depends. If
situation
you have like the free APM to do it, then why not? Just keep the Protoss on their side of the map. Like doesn't have to do actual damage, but just keep the attention. Yeah, see, he's already floating away, so it's gonna be just this Cyclone Reaper.
Yeah. Well, they might catch a stalker here and there, but yeah, no, there's a
Not
shield
with a
battery
shield
here.
battery.
So like, he throws in the grenade, and the stalkers are like, nah, we're not even chasing.
Yeah. There's no point. So,
Like, come back tomorrow.
I guess we are moving to a normal game then. 3 racks from where out. Starport is on the way, the factory is still floating back home. The wall does check on that proxy location to make sure that it actually didn't stay there.
And also, it's nice to kill this this add-on, so it can be used later on. It can be used for scouting as well.
Oh, I have a funny story about French. It's not really funny, it's more pathetic than funny. I actually sang a song in French. And till this day, I have no idea what it means. Because
You just learned it. You learned it phonetically.
Yes, but if it was like, oh yeah, I like this song, so I learned it, it would be different. But we'll get back to that. As we have an attack here, actually from the wall. The Stalkers are moving in with an Immortal and a Sentry. We have submarines and that Cyclone that went back home.
There's no tank. There's only one cyclone. Oh, nice force field there, trapping the Marines on the low ground. They're all going to go down. This base has to float away to save itself. There's still a cyclone on the high ground, but it actually gets a good lock on that immortal. But that's about it.
The wall is now broken, so the Protoss will be moving forward.
There is high ground vision here in the form of that observer for the vault. So it gets a good vision of what's going on up the ramp. Even if Bro doesn't die here, this is already a massive amount of damage to the production of the Terran. The armor rollers on the way. That might put a stop to the fight. The tank, don't kill the tank. Oh, I tried to pick up the tank, but the medevac was already full.
Yeah, the civilians are now forced off the line to help to defend with this. I mean, maybe they will be able to get this, but the reinforcements are coming and the Immortal is still alive.
Yeah, this will go down, but there was a bunch of kills here. Not a lot of SCV kills as much as you would think, but still, look at the worker count at the moment.
Yeah.
Yikes. The vault has the ability, has the economy to recover an army. Burrow is just starved for income. It hasn't had mineral incomes for like a minute or so.
Yeah, like both our players did lose a lot of the army, but as you said, the world had all these resources. He has all this time to prepare the bases to attack as well, while Burrow is still basically on one base.
And that's rough. I mean, there's no point in floating to the other base. There's not enough workers here. Even
The
do
wall
that.
is taking for.
Yeah. This is where the Protoss has an advantage, if you will.
Yeah, and the next attack is about to be ready. Already has 2 Colossi and still working on more.
I think it's the ones waiting for a counterattack, which Bro is setting up. I think waiting for those concussive shells. Now, a bunch of Marauders with concussive shells could do a lot of damage to a small Protoss army like that. But again, the economical recoverability of the vault is not to be trifled with. And it doesn't look like Boro is even moving out.
Yeah, and the Vault sees all of it as well, sending the observer right through the army and parking right on top of the ramp as well.
Well, it's not in park mode because it
Okay,
reveals itself in park mode now.
He didn't pull the park brake. My bad.
Wait, did that actually go that patch?
I don't know, but considering that the Vault didn't do it, I guess it did. I don't remember.
I don't.
Like,
I know it was.
I don't think I've seen people use the observers in that way since then, so I actually don't remember if it went through or not.
Okay, we've got 3 Colossi. They've got the heat ray. Oh, a nice use of the force fields, trapping up the army. Bro tries to pick them up in the medevacs, but there is just way too much Protoss here. The entire Terran army disappears, and GG is called, GG well played, and DeWalt will be moving to the semifinals to face yet another Terran. It will be Roselia.
He will be moving to the upper bracket finals.
It says semifinals.
Look.
It still says semifinals. I'm waiting for you to change it. It still says semifinals.
Fine. Look,
You're the one who's obsessed with
this is not my job. This is not my job.
I'm not the admin here.
I am literally not the admin. There you go, Steelwalt. Are you happy now?
Happy? I wouldn't say I'm happy. I wouldn't call myself happy. It's KR versus EU, right?
Yes.
Roselia is KR. So we're going west, central west. Let's get Roselia here. First map is going to be Ruby Rock. Now that I don't think we've seen.
I don't think so. Maybe not.
West, Central, West, right? Let's double check.
Okay,
Yes.
so fun fact. Recently, the casting tool just decided that every clan should use the Void logo. Just so you know. Literally every team is devoid now.
We're all in the void now.
Also, to finish my very uninteresting story, it was when I changed schools. There were like classes, there were like vocal classes, and I used to go to vocal classes before that. So, you know, I was in a new school. I was like, hey, okay, so let's check out like what they have, right? And we went there, like with a few friends. We went there, and the teacher handed us the text written phonetically in French, never explained to us what the words are, and told us that we should learn this by yesterday.
Well, that's,
we never showed up again.
To be fair, that's how a lot of like choirs go. You know, you sing stuff you don't understand in languages you don't understand. You just need to hit the right
is a
note
bit
and
different.
have
We
the
were
right
more
pronunciation.
we were more like, you know, like 4 to 6 people kind of group. So it's less of a choir, like more like, yeah. But I still somewhere have that like A4 paper, which was like a copy of somebody's handwritten lyrics in phonetic Polish that were French. Like, just the level of lack of professionalism just strikes me to this day.
I mean, were the vocal teachings good though?
I sure hope so. As I said, I never showed up again. Like we sang it. Like I can still sing it from memory because we did like spend like an hour there, but I cannot tell how well like the classes were because all we did was just rehearse that one song, and I don't think we got any like vocal direction actually, which was disappointing. See, I could have been a singer, but that's not gonna happen.
It would have been perfectly timed if it was timed right.
Yes.
So, like, when the game is over, the predictions will be considered post-dictions. Yes. Nice done. Not using this as a reminder to do predictions.
No, I remember.
No. We remember.
I remember. I see the problem with predictions on a delayed broadcast is that I have to wait for the previous like score to update before I can start the next ones. So it's a bit more complicated.
Anyway, speaking of things that are complicated, we are on Ruby Rock. The rock that is made of rubies. We already looked at that, right? It doesn't look like rubies. No. It's more like sapphire rocks. We're in the northwest corner of the map, the current reigning MSO champion. Give it up for our yellow Protoss, DeWalt.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is the purple Terran player representing Louder. It is Roselia.
Sorry, Phoenix in chat. Devoid of what?
Yeah. Devoid of a logo, apparently. Also, hello Costa Rica, as we have some Costa Rica viewers in the YouTube chat.
Hey, hola Costa Rica. Yes, we have YouTube chat is actually active sometimes. I mean, it vindicates me every time I open the chat window.
Like, I have all the chats in one window, fortunately.
I don't.
Do you want to?
Too much for me. I just have YouTube and Twitch. It's enough. It's enough crap on my screen.
I mean, there's not that much going on, so it's fine. It's mostly Twitch chat.
And even that is pretty slow sometimes. You hear that, old people? Make some noise in chat if you're old.
Make some noise for the old people. Or
What?
actually, yeah, speak up because they can't hear.
Pick up! I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Okay, now everyone will start typing in all caps.
Yes,
Oh no, what
yes.
have I done?
Please do.
Yes, it will make the algorithm think our chat is active. It will recommend the channel to people.
See, here's the thing. I actually I know that on some channels, people actually filter out all caps messages, but I don't mind. I guess the one time when it is annoying when somebody's really trying to get attention and then they type in caps.
Yeah.
But then it's not annoying because they type in caps. It's annoying because they trying to get attention too much. So for me, that's a separate issue.
I did get timed out on that channel once because I was trying to say something and I was emphasizing one word and I typed it in all caps, only the one word in the sentence.
Yeah.
And I got timed out for that. I was like, okay, that's a little extreme, but it's okay. It's your rules. I get it.
Yeah. Look, by me interacting in your chat that I sometimes type in caps just, for comedy.
Yes, and I respond in kind because I get the point. I mean, to be fair, back in the day, I don't think it happens nowadays, but in the olden days of the first StarCraft, Koreans used to type in all caps because that's how you switch to English. It's easier to switch to English by switching to all caps than to switch the language.
I don't know.
So Koreans in English chat always look like they're shouting bad English at everybody.
I think it was more that because Hangul does not have capital and lower letters, they would just type whatever.
No, but specifically it's because I know that's because from other languages it's easier to switch languages with caps lock than to switch the language.
Interesting. I've never heard of that way.
Because pretty much no other language that I know of, I think, other than the Romanized letters, they don't have the typeface difference.
Yeah, but I don't know. I use sometimes Korean on my keyboard, and I just switch between it. Now you know what's my favorite thing? Speaking of typing in languages, and speaking of StarCraft. So in StarCraft, if you want to disable or enable sound, you press Ctrl+S. However, for whatever reason, and I double checked it in the hotkeys, it's not listed there. It also works if you press Alt with S. Again, it's not listed in the hotkeys, so you cannot unbind it. And Alt S is how you make a Polish letter, which is an S with a thing on the top. So every time I speak to somebody who's Polish in game, I enable and disable my sound constantly.
Fine.
Thank you, Blizzard. So, yes, that's always funny.
I wonder if they did that so that there's a universal way to control that.
Maybe, but the thing is that the Ctrl S is listed and the Alt S is not listed in the hotkey, so I cannot unbind it.
It's an Alt S.
Yes, it's an alternative. Yeah.
S alternative. Get it?
Yeah, I get it. Also, Stalkers are attacking. Well, they're
No,
trying
they're
to.
No, they're not. Oh, they might get the Raven here. Oh, it's good bait. That Raven shaking its ass. Come on,
My God.
blink on top of me.
Oh,
You know you want to.
It.
It's surrounded by Marines and tanks and Cyclones.
Ooh, the Raven goes down.
Ooh, does get the Raven.
A bit too close.
Good catch by the Walt here, but Roselia is still pushing. There's still a scary Terran army behind this.
Yeah, but there are some Zealots and Immortals back at home to back up those Stalkers.
And it is a pretty tough high ground position here.
Ooh, but they may get out of position though, speaking of.
Ooh, but they're going to the flank. I think the world has this. This is very dangerous. Most of the tanks do go down. The last tank is going down as well. The Marines are charging forward.
Yeah, there's not
Steam's
enough left.
good unit.
There's not enough left for the Protoss. The Zealots are trying here to reinforce, but the Terran is just marching forward.
So much DPS on these stupid things. There's so little health, but they can't just catch them.
Yeah, so
Those
I
very
think
good moves,
I think what
These are
actually
some beyond
happened.
moves.
Yeah, but I think it actually happened. I don't know if you saw, but like it was like a very minor thing. I think the Zealots were mostly stacked behind the army and they couldn't get to the tanks in time. So the tanks actually got a lot of damage on the Protoss army before they were dealt with.
Still, I like the idea that when your Marines are surrounded, you just charge forward.
Yeah, I mean, sounds about
And
right.
it somehow works. It's like, it's not what you think you should do, but it's actually sometimes really, really good. Very
Second
Maru
engagement
Beyond
here.
type,
This time the
type
Zealots do go
movements.
forward, and we have a Colossus with this army as well.
But this time they're armor orders, so they're pretty good at dealing with those big Protoss army units. Thing is, there are a lot of charge lots, and they're not very good at that.
Yeah, and Rosalia
So
actually
Rosalia will
does
back
move back home.
away. Thing is, Rosalia is still on 2 bases. Well, the Vault is actually establishing a 4th one already, and hasn't really taken much damage throughout this whole attack.
These
Oh,
are answered.
is it visible?
Yes,
Is
this
it
is
visible?
visible.
Yes, it's visible. Oh, look, this is what they look like.
I'm definitely not making the same move.
Like a parrot.
Uh-huh.
Just
Exactly
moving
like a
your, bobbing
parrot.
your head up and down.
Yeah.
It looks like it's dancing like a
Yes.
stupid dance.
It has like a little skirt. It's like dancing. Oh, we are so distracted.
It's the duck dance, you know.
Yes, it's called the
It's-
duck dance. True, it's called the duck dance because in
In French it's called the duck dance. In
in
English
Polish
it's
it's
chicken
also
dance for some
in
reason.
Polish it's also a duck dance. Just so you know. So that is the correct version. Oh, did he actually got in?
Yep. There's ¿Dónde están the scan?
There it is, but it also distracted the entire army from the frontal attack.
The stalkers jump on top of the tanks, they clear them out, but the Marines and Marauders coming in from the flank, they can't quite reach the Colossi, and the Colossi are doing so much AoE damage. Oh no. 23 SCVs went down, the Terran armies disappeared, GG is called and dewalled. With a wonderful counterattack here. Takes the first game in the series.
Very nice done. So yes, Einstein, it's an essential hotkey.
Essential.
Right.
Old people noises. What racist lizards?
I don't know. I don't understand
What-
that. I don't
what
understand
did
that reference.
I'm trying to think. What did I say? What would you talk? What were we talking about?
Okay, Celestial is for our next one.
Celestial. And
By the
now
way, I
we
just
need-
want you to know that it's so coded in my brain that when I hear the phrase "is the next map," I just think of you saying that in Berlin, like directly to my face. Just so you know, that's just forever like in my brain.
What the next map?
Yes.
We have a clip of that if you want.
Yeah,
to,
we have a clip of that.
somewhere. Because Koro wasn't paying attention, so I had to lean in. I had the opportunity to
That
lean
was,
in.
I think that was the first time I was doing production like that, okay? With like the casters actually there.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. It's the first time I was casting with production and casting right there. It was
Yeah,
actually pretty fun.
for those who missed it, way in the prehistoric times of 2019, we did actually have like a small meetup in Berlin, and we did a broadcast from there.
Yeah, a full-on broadcast, an entire tournament. Was
Yeah.
an SDO, right?
I think it was an SDO, yeah. Either that or MSO, but I think it was an STO. And it was Steamhold and Yaku casting.
Yeah.
Casting, eating Pringles, you know, all the good stuff.
Yeah. The microphone was a bit of a problem because it was my damn webcam microphone.
Yeah,
'cause
like we had like
a good
little to
microphone.
no setup.
Yeah.
Don't expect too much. Like that was very, very amateur. But hey, we made it work.
Speaking of things that we made work, we are on Celestial Enclave. We're in the north. Is this the second time I'm I'm degrading this map for no good reason, just because I need it the same way. In the north, I know. In the northeast corner of the map, current reigning MSO champion, currently up 1 in its best of 3 upper bracket final. It is our yellow Protoss. Give it up for DeWalt.
Oh, I see something interesting. And across the map, we have his opponent. It is the purple Protoss Terran player, representing Laude. It is Roselia, who doesn't know quite yet. They're being
The purple Polish Protoss.
Ah, yes, yes. The purple.
I just said purple, and all the other P's just rolled in.
Oh, okay, sugarcoat. I get it. Okay.
Blizzard. Okay. What?
I've never heard someone use it that way, though.
Still don't get it. You have to explain it.
I explain it to you when you're all there.
Are you sure I'll be around by then? I might not be around. You better be quick. Speaking of quick, this game might be over quick because Roselia has no idea.
Yeah, and
there's a Protoss production base. All the Protoss production are right there in this base.
Important, this second probe did come from the front. So Roselia has no reason to doubt that, you know, that everything is as it should be.
But here are the zealots, they're coming. Well, Roselia responds pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So there's that, but there is nothing to defend here. The Reaper is coming back, but now there are 3 zealots in here, and 3 more are on the way as well. They're starting to kill those workers. 6 workers go down. 3 more charge lots are coming though.
Yeah, this is a frigate zealot, and now we have a marine, which is definitely helpful. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Good work by Roselia kiting around, but 1 marine does go down. There is a Hellion on the way, which should shut this down, but 3 more zealots are about to finish as well, and these ones are still alive. And the problem is Roselia is not mining right now, so can't even make more units.
Yeah, the thing is
Definitely
that
can't go around killing those gateways.
the problem is that if the wall does not get, like, you know, final damage here, like, he has nothing at home. There is absolutely nothing there, so he actually has to keep Roselia here, back at his base.
He's getting a cybernetics core though.
Yeah, but no production.
So maybe he's going Stargate. I don't know. Could be. Oh, but getting a Stalker, that should help deal with the Hellions.
Yeah, I mean, there are multiple pylons here, so it won't be that easy to take down this proxy with just these units.
And there's going to be a shield battery as well.
But the units are popping out one by one. That's not ideal there for the wall.
Not ideal, but buying some time by dragging these units away. Yeah, I don't know. The shield battery is about to go down. Gets cancelled, so the wall keeps the resources, but the probe, no, it's concentrating on the Stalker. The probe does go down eventually, though, just by collateral damage, and more Stalkers are coming out, and the Hellions are not very good at dealing with them. They don't really do a lot of damage to them.
And the world is focusing on the Marines, it looks like, not anymore. But it was focusing the Marines, so a lot of them did go down. So it's mostly these
Hellions can be repaired though.
True.
Yeah, they're the
See,
CVs to repair, but it's very...
they can be repaired, but it costs money. Money which
more
Rosalia doesn't have
that,
a lot of.
The problem is more that it takes time.
That too. Yeah, more SCVs are going down. The SCVs are actually pulled off to the fight. And now the world actually was able to amass a few units together. It's not a single unit now attacking. Yeah, GG is gold.
GG is gold. There was a cyclone on the way, but Rosalia taps out. Yeah, the vault wasn't making any workers. It was on 20 workers the entire time, and without this, if this didn't work, it was in a pretty big trouble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a fully all-in tactic. But I was waiting for someone to do it on this map because of the worker-only path. Like it's just, you know, such an obvious idea to anybody who likes proxies to just straight up go for it. And which is why a lot of people scout there. So like, you know, Rosalia was just not aware that this was happening, and yeah, the wall was able to take this series 2-0.
Yeah, very cheeky, very nicely done. There's two TVPs that went completely differently.
Yeah.
I mean, the result was the same, 2-0 to the Protoss, but they played
DeWalt is a
differently.
pretty good player, so...
Yeah. There's a reason he's the reigning champion.
I mean, from what I heard, he's also pretty good at Brood War, so it makes sense that he would be good at StarCraft 2 as well.
Yeah. Do we cast Rosalia versus... Oh, sorry. There's Bureau versus the Macho going on right now.
Yes.
And we'll be casting Rosalia versus the winner of that. The lower bracket final is a best of 3. And the winner of that will go up against DeWalt. We'll have a 1-point advantage in the grand final, which is a best of 5.
Hold on.
What?
It's so interesting. All 3 players that are left in the lower bracket have played DeWalt today.
That's right.
So whoever it will be a rematch.
Nice.
That's funny.
This is a strong side of the bracket we have here.
Yeah.
Regardless of that, everybody is eligible for the raffle.
Yeah, everybody play.
Everyone can win.
Speaking of, I may as well just do that now, like prepare the raffle. So, what's the topic for today's Paddlecast, Stick?
I did not prepare anything. I was just hoping that I'll just be old and... What?
You didn't do your homework, Stick? You know,
it's due today. I had to do any homework. Don't do that to me. I'm getting flashbacks.
I was hoping for that.
No, not the homework. I was actually really bad at doing homework in high school.
Yeah, look.
Actually, I say high school. In all of like school, I almost never did homework.
I was a good student.
But
in high school, I was more lazy.
Just before class started, I would just do some homework.
Oh no, yeah, I know that.
You know, I mean, nowadays we know about ADHD and stuff, but back then I just had no idea why I wasn't capable of doing homework at home.
No, yeah, I agree. We didn't know a lot of things back then, which now are way more acceptable, to put it that way.
Yeah.
And back then it was just like you're lazy or whatever.
Well, see, the problem is I had I hate the terminology, the ADHD non-hyperactive.
So it wasn't obvious.
It's a hyper and non-hyper.
So I guess that means that you're not like physically hyper.
Yeah, no. I was just in the corner of the class, sitting quietly, fiddling with my stuff. And all the noise was happening inside my head. It wasn't.
Exactly.
I didn't make it outside, so everyone thought I was just a quiet kid.
And that makes sense.
I didn't have the vocabulary to explain that inside my head there was a lot of noise.
Yeah, I understand. I was never
So
diagnosed with anything,
so
so
ba-
maybe one day I will find out what I was.
so basically, well, I wasn't diagnosed either. It's just like once you learn about it, you're like, oh, right, that's super fucking obvious. It's like, yeah, it can't really be anything else. Um, and the thing about it is, like, because when I was interested in something in school, I had no problem doing it. Any work, homework, classwork, anything. I was just like, oh yeah, great. I enjoyed taking tests. I enjoyed as long as I enjoyed the subject.
Makes sense.
But if I wasn't
Which
like
is
interested
also
in anything,
why it's extremely valuable to have good teachers. And by good teachers I don't mean just teachers who know the subject well, but teachers who know how to make the subject interesting. Those are
that's
two
not.
different people.
Yeah, no, that's a fantasy.
No, I had a few people. I had a few teachers like that.
I had a couple of teachers like that, but that's very rare.
Like it was the
Like,
most. It was the most noticeable for me, particular. It was the most noticeable with history teachers. There were teachers who would literally like tell you stories like they were like old legends, and like just the entire charisma of the person would just sell the thing that they're telling. And then there would be the other one who would just like recite all the dates, and you didn't remember anything at the end of the lesson.
Yeah. I had a geography teacher who was pretty good. She was like an ex officer, army officer. She has like that like no nonsense bullshit. She didn't take nonsense from any kids. No one interrupted her class. She was like very focused, and she had a way of like good public speaking. So
in a similar vein, one of my favorite history teacher in all like levels of education I had was in my high school. There was this one teacher who was like, I don't know. He was like, she was like on like 40 plus for sure, but like I don't know if she was 50. But like she was like on the older side of the teachers in my mind back then. But she was like an 80s punk. She had short hair. She always wore like black leather jacket. She was very tall, and she was extremely strict with everyone. But the way she talked was amazing, and like everybody loved listening to her, but everybody was dreading like having to like write a test or something for her. Like it was like till this day I am just impressed because just the level of charisma of the person was just on like a completely different level.
Yeah, it's very important when you're trying to get the attention of like, I don't know how many kids you had in class, but for us it was like somewhere between 30 and 40 kids.
Yeah, I think it was 35.
Cramped together in a hot classroom. It's very difficult to keep the attention of a bunch of teenagers.
I will never forget that.
See, the way I solved it in high school, like for the last couple of years of high school, I realized that if I was never going to like get a high school diploma. Like I'm never going to finish the final tests unless I do something. So what I did was I started just writing everything the teacher says. Like that was my way to take care of my monkey brain, to give my monkey brain something to do. Just like word for word, everything they said. Because that was the only way I would ever listen.
That is kind of impressive, actually.
And I was very strict about it. Because before that, what I used to do is just draw. I was just drawing in class all the time.
I did a lot as well. I had a few teachers who were making their classes interesting. I mean, yeah, you had those too. We also had a teacher who was like he was like a completely opposite direction, to put it that way. He wasn't like a bad teacher per se, but he was like
boring.
this no. He was this extremely soft-spoken person. He was just like, talking like this the whole time. And please don't talk while I am talking, please. And like you are not getting through teenagers like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad for him, but like, you have a class of like 30 like 16-year-olds. You are not getting through.
Just to understand how difficult, how bad it got. We had a civics teacher who was like that. She was very soft-spoken and very insecure, And at some point, some of the like the more class clown type kids decided that they're going to take a challenge, not to let her teach anything.
Yeah,
The
but
class.
that's like the
So they
extreme side
started
of it. But yeah.
once they found out that she was like she watched like talk shows and stuff, like what kind of shows, they just started talking about some comedy show from yesterday, from last night. And they wouldn't shut up about it, and she talked. It got to a point where an entire hour went by, and she didn't even teach anything. So like, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
That can happen too. Also, I have another example of a very good teacher. I had in the same high school, like this is all the same high school, by the way, which is hilarious. Like just the span of variety of teachers is quite fun. But I had another teacher who was like, she wasn't strict per se. She was a maths teacher, but like she wasn't strict, but like she was very like to the point kind of person, like very very precise. Like this is what we're doing, and so on. Like she was very organized. But the interesting part about her was she knew all her students. Like actually, she knew like their like personality wise. So like literally we had this conversation. I have it like written down because it was pretty funny. But like there was this conversation where like I think somebody like said that they didn't do their homework, and she was like, "No, yeah, of course you didn't." And then like another student asked, "Wait, did I do my homework?" And she's like, "You looked at the first example, and then you decided that you don't want to do it." And it's like, "Yeah, right. That's what I did." And like another guy's like, "What did I have for dinner?"
It's like a classroom full of yakos.
Yeah, but the thing is that like she knew the character types of the people, so like she knew the class very well, and like she wasn't even our like main teacher. She wasn't like the guardian of the class or anything. She was just we were just one of many classes that she taught, and like she knew perfectly like what each person like is like. And
that's a skill to have.
It is a skill. I was very impressed. I remember because I generally had good grades, and there was like one topic which I actually found difficult, and I got a worse grade on one test in the entire like education in that school, and she actually asked me if I'm okay because I got a worse grade. I remember that.
This is an aberration.
Like I remember she was like genuinely concerned that something happened because I got a worse grade.
Yeah, for me it was the opposite. I had like very mediocre grades. And then one time I had like in, I think it was literature class. There was we had to write a topic, one of those, they give you a topic. It's like a test, but they give you a topic, a blind topic, and you have to write like stuff about it. And it just so happened to be talking about space exploration, and I was like a space nerd, so I was like, oh, that's my shit. So I started writing. I was interested, so I did, and I got a 90 on that test, which was so bizarre that the teacher made me read the thing out loud in front of all the class. I refused to get up and do it in front of all the class. I did it from like the back, corner.
They didn't make us do that.
Where I was sitting, so I was like, no, I'm sitting here. If you want me to read, I'm sitting here and I'm reading it, and I'm looking at the paper and I'm not looking at anybody else.
That's fair.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, they didn't really make us do a lot of that kind of stuff. Like we did, there was, I think, I want to say there was one instance in the entire high school. Before that, it was more common. Like in earlier years, it was more common. But in high school, I think there was one instance when we had to actually like recite a poem, and it was like the only time we had to like do something in front of class. Like they generally didn't do that.
Yeah, we didn't have that either. That's why it was so bizarre. It's like take the most introverted kid and just out of nowhere, just force him to read. To be fair, it was a pretty good, write-up that I did. I'm kind of proud of it. I don't have it anywhere. I don't think I kept it for some reason. I kept every now and a few years or so I go through my stuff and hope to find it, but I can't find it.
At least you actually had a chance to keep it, because one of the best things I wrote was I believe it was an English test, but it was like like an exam. Like it wasn't like a test in school, it was an exam. So like all the exam papers go to like the central thingy, whatever, and you just never see them back. And I remember we had a fantasy topic. We had to write a fantasy story. I'm like, okay, here we go. And I wrote like an entire fantasy story. And I don't remember anything from it. I just remember that I liked it. So it's forever lost to time. I hope whoever was checking that had fun at least.
Okay. Both players are ready.
Yep.
It's a double check. I got the map, got the thing. Oh, group.
Oh.
Have you seen what matchup we are in?
Yeah, that's not very common nowadays.
Yeah, it's a TV2. That's it. That's all I had to say. I like that Raynor portrait thingy that Boro has.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure what that is from. If that is from the comics or... I don't recognize the banner. No, I was
Yeah,
gonna
it looks
show
very
it.
hand painted.
Yeah, it may be from the comics, but I'm not sure honestly. Anyway.
Anyway, we are on 10,000 feet, the map that has balls. We're in the southeast corner of the map, representing insane master killers. ETs are Blue Terran. Give it up for Boro.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is the Red Terran player from Korea, representing Louder. It is Roselia.
Louder!
Louder. Look, I cannot yell because I'm using a headset mic, okay? I don't want to destroy everyone's ears.
I don't want to destroy ears.
Yeah.
It's okay, I can yell, I have a pop filter.
Yeah. Like it's much easier with like a standing mic.
Proper microphone.
I tried using a proper microphone and I just can't make myself do it. It's just
well, you have to do more with the keyboard while you production and stuff, so it's a lot more difficult. You need like
yeah, I have
you
the
need clear
keyboard
vision.
and I
You have clear line of sight.
yeah, I like my clean line of sight, but also like I tried using like the voice monitor in the mic and it just bothers me. But if I don't use it, then I don't hear myself and I just keep yelling constantly. So it's like
Well, I just got used to what kind of volume I need to speak in. It is weird, like because I have like full-on headphones on that
yeah,
cover
exactly.
my ears. So I'm not exactly sure how loud I am.
Yeah.
If I take my headphones off and I keep talking, I sound way louder than I should be.
Obviously, yeah.
But
no, like...
it's worse. Like I had different covers for these headphones before, because they got worn out over time, so I bought replacements. But they had a really good seal, so I couldn't hear almost anything. It was very good, like sound masking.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. Like the headset that I'm using normally now for casting, it actually doesn't isolate all that much, which is better for speaking because you hear yourself. Like it's worse when you actually want to isolate yourself. So now I have a separate headset for that. But again, if I'm isolated, it's more difficult for me to speak. I think what I may try is using the standing mic with in-ears, just so I can hear, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm still not convinced to using a standing mic. I kinda like this headset. For those
And
wondering...
it doesn't have to be standing, you can have an arm that holds
I have
it.
an arm. I have an arm.
So it's not standing, it's
Yeah,
it's
but I mean
hanging.
standalone mic. Oh,
Stand I know what you mean. I'm just being pedantic.
I know.
Okay, Roselia coming out with a bunch of Hellions and Reapers. Borrow defending with the same, but does have a Liberator out on the way. Going to maybe try and sneak around and do some damage. It wasn't scouted by Roselia, I don't think.
No, Rosalia didn't go far enough to see it. And there is a bit of like a fog of war on this side of the main base, so he may not be able to spot it in time.
But there is some anti-air here for Roselia. There are some Marines.
But they're focused on the front.
Yeah, everything is being drawn away. The Liberator will do the backstab here. 5 workers down, 6 workers down, 7. Do we get an 8? Maybe? Boom! 8 workers down. This was a good move there by Borrow.
Yeah, distracting Roselia here, and now the SCVs are coming back to the natural, but the army is here.
Oh, the Hellion went down.
Yeah, just in time.
That was so dangerous. All the workers were lining up for the fire shot. That was so close.
Yeah, that was extremely close.
Would have been super disastrous. All in all, very good attack by Borrow. Did quite a lot of damage. 9 SCVs down. And didn't actually lose that much. Did lose the Liberator, which is a bit of a shame, but, you know, we got the economic damage early on.
Yeah, like it's you know, it's not perfect in a trade-off right now, but it's like building up for the future because the economy of Roselia is much slower now.
Also, Borrow going in for another attack here. It's a 2 medivacs with 2 tanks and a bunch of Marines in them. Roselia missing it and going across the map themselves. It's going to be a bit of a base trade here, maybe? Question mark situation?
Maybe. I mean, we're already reaches the main base.
The boost in, the tanks go down, they siege up. Oh, the SCVs bunch up. Oh, there was a lot of them killed in one burst.
Yeah, and Roselia knows that he cannot go back. He tries to go into the base, but there's actually a tank prepared on the side of Borrow, and he has control on both sides of the map.
Very nicely done. Borrow can siege up here on the production of Roselia. Roselia has to bring up the entire army and wait until everything arrives before it can actually move up that ramp.
Do you see what I see?
What? No.
We're migrating. Roselia will not give up without a fight here. Oh, the Ravens come in. Both tanks are disabled.
Oh, nice. Nice move there. The interference matrices destroy the tanks. And Roselia manages to clear it up. But where's the production?
There's a starport.
Roselia has a starport. No, doesn't even have any barracks.
Yeah, the second wave from Borrow is coming. 4 tanks here, and they meet the army of Roselia in the middle as well.
And it's 2 big hits that Roselia took this game so far, and now this is a last-ditch effort to block the Terran advancement on the other side. It kind of works, actually.
Yeah,
Roselia destroys Borrow's army. But Borrow is sneaking in with a medivacs. They're not full of Marines, they just have a bunch of them. But that's enough to keep the pressure on Roselia's side of the map. Remember, Roselia doesn't have unit production. Good harassment there by Roselia.
It looks like Borrow is out of tanks though, and Roselia still has a tank and a cyclone of his own.
I mean, yeah, he can just siege up here and return the favor, siege up the production of Borrow. Oh, but the siege tank comes up for Borrow. The walkers are being pulled. The tank does go down, but Roselia is left with no Marines. But 1 Marine and a tank and a dream. When Borrow has a landed Viking. Still, after all of this, and at the same time, the drop on the other side.
Yeah, there was no contest there. All the units of Roselia were across the map, so the Marines were just able to do a lot of damage at the base again.
So both of them lost a massive amount of workers, but Borrow still has the bigger advantage, has the bigger army, has more workers, has more bases, has 3 command centers. 2 of them are orbital commands, while Roselia is 1 orbital command in the natural, and that's it. And it's already low on health anyway. GG's called, and Boro will be taking game number 1 in this best of 3 series.
Yes.
Next team up. Hey, remember Backsteam Nap? That was funny.
Yes, I remember Backsteam Nap. Also, Kata is still called Backsteam Nap in the Discord.
I love that as soon as Kata read that, you're like, oh, that's my name.
Also, I'm sorry to say...
It does sound like a very Pokemon kind of name,
I'm sorry to
right?
say, this map does not exist.
What?
Because Roselia type White Madness.
Oh, it says Winter Madness, right?
There's White Rabbit and Winter Madness. I don't think you can have both.
I'm assuming it means it's.
I mean, you can ask.
Yeah,
you can ask. I assume it's Winter Madness, but yeah, it's just funny because it can be both technically.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah,
okay,
that's what I thought.
Let's get the confirmation.
I mean, look, winter is white, at least in countries where
Depends on what
snow
country.
is. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Go to Singapore. Winter is.
Listen, if you don't have
winter
snow,
is green and wet.
No. Singapore does not have winter in the first place, so it doesn't count.
Yeah. Kind of.
No, there's no winter.
Technically, yes, because it's right on the equator.
And?
So yeah, so it doesn't have technically seasons.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Because seasons happen because of the tilt of the Earth, but actually that's not entirely true. But since it never leaves the area of the climate zone, then yeah, it doesn't have technically winter. All right, everyone.
I was waiting for you to go into like an hour lecture about like figuring out the atmosphere and like the weather as the game is going.
I tried to in my head, but then I realized that no, it's just on the equator. There's no point in that because it doesn't matter. The weather pattern doesn't shift enough on either side to make it any different. Also, if you are like slightly more north of the equator, you'd have like a northern hemisphere winter, and if you were slightly south, you'd have a south winter, right? Because they're not the same time; they're opposites. Yeah. But if you're right on the equator, which one are you? Neither.
Yeah.
See, that's the logic I'm working with here. Hence why I abandoned.
Or both.
That's why I abandoned the thought. Backsteam up in the southeast corner of Winter Madness. Oh, this is the Winter Madness. Us trying to figure out if Singapore has winter. That's what they were going for. I know it. Because see, there are tropical plants here and snow.
Ah.
Yeah.
So this is what Singapore would look like in winter.
No, there aren't enough people running around like crazy asking, what the fuck is this white stuff? Why is it cold? What's cold?
Why can I see my breath?
Why is the air conditioning outside? It's supposed to be inside.
Oh my god, Singapore aircon. Anyway.
Southeast corner of the map. It is our blue Terran representing insane master killers. Give it up for Boro.
And across the map, it is his opponent, the red Terran player from Korea, representing Laude. It is Roselia. So what you're saying is that Winter Madness is actually the inside of a building in Singapore. No, you know what? That checks out. Like a nice shopping mall with like plants and stuff.
No. The madness is when it's outside.
Oh, okay.
Because inside they're used to it.
True.
They're used to the cold being on the inside, but if the cold is on the outside, then they're like, what the fuck is this?
I have complained about this so many times, and I will complain about Singapore. Just control your air conditioning, okay? Because you're crazy.
I mean, look, it's the same for all warm countries. I can attest to that.
I assume so.
Like if you go, I wear more warm clothing sometimes in summer than I do in winter.
But why? Why do this to yourself?
Because if you go on a train, they just freeze the train. Because if they don't, the second someone opens up a window or the doors open up, it just gets so hot.
See, but I can
the
kind
whole
of
place
understand it on a train, but what about a building?
But there's so much heat going down from the sun that you have to constantly cool it.
Yeah, but why not keep your temperature at, like, 24, 25 instead of 17?
Because they don't like sweating.
But I'm freezing
like the
below
sweat.
20, what do you mean?
It's
Shaking.
yeah. I to be fair, I'm not a big fan of air conditioning, like strong air conditioning.
I like air conditioning, but just keep it at, like, 24, 23 max. Like, below that is crazy.
No, that's low to me.
Yeah, that's why I say below that is crazy. Like, I remember, like,
I
when
keep it
being
at-
in a
I keep it
hotel,
at
every
25
time they would
degrees.
turn it to, like, 17. I'm like, what the heck?
I keep it at 25, 26. Below that,
Yeah.
if I'm sitting around and working, then yeah.
Yeah, like the just
right-
the temperature
now
that
it's
you're
24
comfortable like
degrees.
existing in, just on its own, without
It's
like
it's
three
24
sweaters.
It's 24 degrees here in my room, and if it goes up by 1 degree, I'll turn on the air conditioning.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. I would say like 24, 25 is like around the temperature that's like comfortable. 26 gets too hot. Like, like when you're like, see that, as you said, if you don't want to sweat, then it's probably too much. But, Singapore is crazy. I will keep saying
I mean,
that.
I
got
can't
sick.
argue. I
I
can't
got
argue with that.
sick in Singapore because of AC. Unironically,
That's not true. No,
that is true.
you got sick because you got exposed to bacteria
No,
from the other side of the
no, I was perfectly fine until I went to this fucking frozen building. I'm sorry for swearing, but it was freezing. I was already wrapped up in like a scarf and a bunch of other stuff, and I was freezing. And after that, I got sick. Okay, I was fine before that. I actually preferred to be outside, if you can believe it.
Like when I go to I don't go to cinemas anymore, but when I used to go to the movies, you'd usually have to bring like a pullover or something with you. Because if the place was full of people, it would be fine. But if there weren't a lot of people, they'd still cool it as if the place was full of people, and it would be freezing.
Yeah. I mean, see, but I'm more understanding in places like that where it's like, a cinema or some kind of other theater or like, as you said, like public transport, because as you said, typically you will have a lot of people there who will also, be changing as well. So like, it's more likely that you need lower temperature, but when it's like just a building, like, kind of, I don't want to say like, maybe like an office building, like something that's not like constantly, open, that I feel like there's no reason to keep it that cold.
Yeah, well, I remember in university we had like speaking of stuff I don't want to remember, we have the Stevie T.
2 tanks are disabled, but there are still 2 tanks left for Boro, and actually Rosalia is running out of forces. More tanks are coming in, but they are also being sniped. And, this is actually a scrappy fight. We are down to last units here.
The Vikings are all landing, the Ravens are out of energy, and it looks like Boro has the upper hand in this fight, but I don't think he has enough to keep on pushing here.
The reinforcements are still quite a while away. The tank is only halfway done, so now it's time for Boro to do damage. This natural base is in danger. He still has 1 tank and a few Vikings as well.
I know the Vikings went to kill the CVs and then immediately just transitioned back to Vikings.
The tank goes down.
Yeah, Rosetta does clean it up. Loses
without-
9
yeah.
SCVs, but that's not super behind at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a lot, but yeah, it didn't go as bad as it could have, I guess.
The only advantage Boro has at the moment is that there's already a third base up and running. But Rosalia does have a third command center. It's not like it's super behind.
Yeah, he's just not landing it quite yet, and I mean, we're only just started mining from that third base as well, so the difference isn't that huge. But Rosalia should be moving this base quite soon.
The important thing is that neither player has enough to keep pushing at the moment, so they can
Yeah.
both sort of tech up, build up the compositions that they want. Actually, it's Rosalia who's really taking up. Look at the upgrade situation. Boro has 0 upgrades, nothing.
Yeah, and Rosalia also
Like,
has the
not
5
even-
racks. Meanwhile, what is on Voro's side of the map? We actually only have... Wait. We have 1 racks, 1
Vikings.
factory, double starport. He's just
Yeah,
fully
we're
committing
getting-
to the Vikings.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird composition.
It's a tank
And with
Viking.
no... Yeah, well, Vikings do extra damage against mechanical units, but doesn't
I
apply
mean-
to Marines.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the one thing that, like, is bizarre to me is the 1 barracks without an add-on, just producing some marines.
It's not even building an add-on.
Yeah, we don't need an add-on. Another factory,
No,
though.
it can build an add-on for the other starport.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the only reason it's still there. But yeah, we are going into mech on the side of Burrow.
Air mech, even, if you will.
I mean, there's more factories on the way, so I guess some tanks as well. Yeah, tank Viking is the main composition. Very interesting.
I mean, it's the important units in DVT, right?
Yeah.
So why not have more of them?
I mean,
Why not have all of them?
we'll find out how well that works, as first of the tanks are already being focused, the Marines are just marching forward, sniping tank after tank. I mean, they are taking heavy damage, but all of the tanks are gone, and so are the Vikings.
Yeah, and keep in mind, Rosalia is up in upgrades. It's got Stim, combat shields, +1 weapons and armor, and interference matrix for the Ravens. So, actually, does he have any Ravens anymore? No, it does not. Okay, so that's not important.
Yeah,
at the
but he
moment.
has a lot of Marines, and with 5 racks, he can reinforce this army pretty quickly as well. The tanks of Rosalia also have survived that fight in the middle of the map, so it's a lot of firepower now from our red Terran.
And Boro is just keeps on making Vikings. Yeah, this whole Viking strategy. I don't think that works.
I think Vikings are not that good on their own. Like, I feel like they're good like support for the army.
Very good support. In fact, they are essential in DVT for support.
Yeah, but like on their own, they're not that amazing.
Yeah, Marines can definitely kill them very fast because they
Yeah.
have big numbers and very good DPS, especially with the upgrades.
Sniping some medivacs. Ooh, nice position from the tank as well. Doing a lot of damage
Now,
to these Marines.
Rosalia is setting up a multi-prong here with the third base, and it's just about to attack there. Okay,
that's
this entire
also-
base just got disappeared.
Yeah, and there's also a big reinforcement of Marines there for the main army as well, so if they are able to connect here, that will be another, advantage for Rosalia over here. That said, all those tanks are protecting the entrance to the base.
And +2 is about to finish for Rosalia. And is getting +1 vehicle upgrades. Oh, actually backing away.
Yeah, Rosalia cannot really go up this ramp because of all of the tanks, although I feel like he could have tried to
But
just
what about
doom
the
drop.
contain? Why not contain?
Yeah.
Just keep Boro over there.
I mean, the tanks are leapfrogging, but I feel like honestly like a doom drop could work at this point. Like, there are a lot of medivacs, why not just jump in? Sure, there are
Yeah.
Vikings, but you can keep Marines to like protect from the Vikings, I guess. But they can one-shot the medivac, I think.
Well, Rosalia is getting better production and is now got the +2 upgrades.
Yeah. The upgrade advantage is
now
definitely
it-
huge there.
Now we're going for the Doom drop.
Yeah, but
Or
I feel
not.
like now it's a little bit late because now Boro is expecting it. He even has Vikings left there, but only 2 though.
Well, this is the drop. Maybe not be the best right between all the sieged tanks. Yes, this is a doom drop, but not for you.
Yeah,
The
that was a doom drop, but unfortunately it did spell doom for Rosalia's attack here. I feel like it would be better to just unload this army right on the edge there
But
and
it's
walk
still-
in.
He still killed a lot of workers, and he
True,
still has
true.
the bigger army because he didn't drop everything here.
True.
Not that he didn't try. We saw that he tried to lift
Yeah.
everything, but he didn't have enough medivacs for that.
Also, it comes back to the point that Rosalia just has this much better production, so
Yeah.
he is able to reinforce this army very quickly.
Better production, better income, better upgrades. I guess you can say Rosalia is ahead in every way.
Hold on, I'm grading. I'm trying to bring this back to the man of one way, somehow. No, didn't come up.
What are you brain thinking about? The brain thinking distracted you.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a doom drop combined with a storming the castle here. It's a multi drop.
Well, the Vikings do go down, and so do most of the tanks.
Rosalia losing a lot of units here, but that doesn't matter because as long as Boro is losing a lot of units too, that's a win for Rosalia.
Yeah, because Rosalia has the resources to remake this army, so as long as he keeps the losses on Boro's side of the map, then yeah, he's good. I will say though, this is like a minor thing technically, but I don't like that Rosalia keeps diving the medivacs right into the Vikings. It's like,
I mean, you have to be bold.
yeah, but why not go around the Vikings instead of right into
Because he
them?
doesn't know where the Vikings are.
Yeah, but you can assume
Also,
where they are.
when he saw the Vikings at the back of the main base before, he shifted and he dropped
True.
on the tanks instead.
True.
You're casting aspersions here.
Okay.
You need to cast storm, not aspersion.
It's an aspiration.
That's when you say something bad about somebody.
Right.
Yeah, GG play. There you go. Yeah, level on man is like, this is the I don't give a fuck, I can't lose here drop. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very bold to just go in.
Okay, so we have ourselves a sideways 1-1. Will be so the last map. Let's see what's that's going to be. Next team up. Next team up.
Next team now.
Next team up.
Also chat, don't forget
So
to
Legoland
hydrate
man,
your
why aren't you
hydras.
playing? Why aren't you playing?
Isn't he over the MMR? I don't know.
I don't know.
I actually don't know.
Why did he stop playing? Get back here. Get back here. Citadel. This one we've never seen.
I actually don't remember if we casted that.
Taito Citadel. No, we've not. I would have remembered this name.
I mean, you said that about the previous apps as well.
Fair enough. And before, as soon as we get in there, I was like, oh, I remember this map. So, Bexty map.
See, like this time, I'm actually like, well, let's not say well, but I'm more familiar with the maps because I had to like do a lot with them, like in various tournaments. So I just, got to see them more. So yeah, but because of that, I don't remember which map was like played in which tournament. I'm like, we've been on this map before.
This one looks like pumpkin soup.
I guess so.
It's got that orangey color.
Do you like pumpkin soup?
Kinda. No, it's not my favorite. I don't hate it, but I prefer other
Like
types of soup.
I am yet to eat pumpkin soup, which I would consider like, oh, this was like a good thing to eat. It was like, okay.
Yeah, it was okay. I'm not my favorite. I prefer like chicken soup or onion soup is very good. Tomato soup is okay. It's got the same consistency as pumpkin soup.
There are different
I
tomato
like.
soups, I will say.
Yeah.
There are different versions of the tomato soup.
Speaking of different versions of tomato soup, we are on Tato Citadel, the citadel with all the potatoes.
Ah, it's potatoes.
Mash them, boil them, stick them in a stew. That's
Yes.
yeah.
Mash and
I
boil, stick
nailed
in
the
stew.
reference.
Perfect.
Nailed the reference. In the northwest corner of the map are Blue Terran, currently sideways 1-1 in this series. Representing insane master killers, it is Boro.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is the red Terran player from Korea, representing Clan Lauder. It is Roselia. So yes, as far as I'm aware, the world is the Broodworthy world. Because I see the chat is asking.
Yes, it is the Broodworthy world. Yes.
That's what we have.
Also, I think Legoland Man won SDO. I think not MSO.
Maybe.
And
I
saying that
will
he's trash,
pretend that I
34.2.
remember and that the tournaments don't blend together in my mind.
Oh, they do blend together in my mind.
They do blend together. I honestly, except for like some specific cases, I don't remember like who played in MSO, who played in SDO. It's like one tournament in my head.
Funnily enough, I had an easier time differentiating between the two when they were weekly.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
like,
but when they were
I had a
weekly,
you could remember things that happened 2 weeks ago, but
True.
now that they're monthly, I was like, it was too long ago.
let me see.
I don't remember which one was which. That's why I open up the Wikipedia stuff to remind myself what happened.
Oh, cool. I didn't see this before.
Oh, it's a Kaidorin. No, it's not a Kaidorin. It's green.
What's the green one? Yeah.
Hide green.
Yes. That's the one.
Sorry. It was just there.
So it's like Urash, right? Whatever it was called. What else was there? Subside.
Trying to dig through old StarCraft lore.
See, the funny part is I only know the names of the crystals because they were in the StarCraft 1 map editor. So I just like placed them in random places on the map. And that's why I know what they're called.
Well, these have like a green glowy thingies, plants.
Yeah.
No, not this one. Next to
This?
the base.
Where?
The
This is
behind the minerals. See, they're like green glowy bits.
yeah.
Glowy plants.
Our favorite
Mushrooms type
plants.
things.
Oh, hello, Moopies.
Hey, there's Moopies.
Found
Just
the
hanging
Moopies.
out, having a barbecue.
I feel like I have not
Yes.
seen a lot of Taito Citadel, I'll be honest. Not up close anyway. What is SDO? SDO is our other amateur tournament, which is up to 4.2 MMR. 4.2k MMR. 4.2 MMR! You can only play if you're like bronze 100.
Yeah, it's the one you played in.
I mean...
Legoland Man I'm talking about.
Oh, actually, hold on. Did I got ranked last season, right? I have to get ranked this season because it's a new season. I have to get back my platinum border. None of this bugged master.
Legoland Man did. For some reason, I remembered Legoland Man winning SDO once, but no, he didn't. He was in the final four at one point.
Ah.
No?
Okay.
Don't rely on my brain for memory things. It's not good.
See, my memory is
it's a
only
very
good
bad
for like
idea.
random fun facts, not like actual information. Okay. The actual information I have written down, and that's how I know it.
The information has to be random and it has to be fun.
Yeah, it's just random
Otherwise,
fun
it
facts.
doesn't, you know, coagulate in your brain.
Oh, actually,
Alright,
Orozelia was able to get up this ramp.
Yeah, but Boro is about to return the favor on the other side of the map. So it might be a bit of a base trade here. Oh, the tank is so low on health! Okay, it goes down. The tanks of Boro are not sieged here. Roselia going for the countering it, but it seems like
Roselia got
Roselia is
another
losing
tank.
more SCVs. But there is a tank out for Roselia, and the landed Vikings are clearing everything up on the other side of the map. Boro, doesn't he have anything to defend? He's got a Viking in the air, but that's about
And a
it.
tank.
And
There's also a tank.
there's a tank sieging the production here. There's a tank coming out for Boro, but I don't
But there's
think it
one
will
next
be
to the
enough.
command center as well.
Yeah. Oh, nice timing there by Roselia, jumping on top of the tank as soon as it comes out. The repair is not strong enough.
Yeah,
And
both
it
tanks going
looks-
down. Now just this Viking and the SCVs. The Viking goes down as well. The SCVs are desperately trying to defend this base, but there's only so much they can do.
Celia made more Marines than Vikings, and he has 0 workers and no income.
Oh. Oh,
He-
this is
a mule and a
scrappy.
dream is all he has.
Yeah, but I mean, Boro doesn't have anything either. He has 100 minerals and 2 SCVs that are mining gas. Oh, okay, he's mining
He's
minerals.
building a barracks that can't make anything. But it can make one Marine.
There's also one Viking. And one Helion now.
The SCVs are
Up,
going after
up,
the tank.
up,
The
up.
tank is kiting the SCVs. Takes out the Hellion. I think Roselia has this.
I think Roselia dropped a mule, because he has resources. I think he dropped a mule.
Yeah, I dropped a mule. Loses the one tank. The Viking has a handful of health points.
Yeah, but
It is being
Roselia...
repaired. I
But
don't know if
Roselia
Boro
has
enough
reinforcements.
resources to repair. Yeah, but Roselia did make some army units before going completely bankrupt. They're both staying in the game.
Yeah, this is such a scrappy TVT. It's great.
Have you had Chopra? I don't think I have.
I don't, it
Don't know what
sounds
that is.
familiar, but I don't think I've had it now.
You know what I like? You know that the Spanish cold soup? I keep blanking out
Gazpacho?
on the name of it. Gazpacho, yes.
I don't think I've had it.
pretty
Ooh, the factory, the factory, the factory! Oh, it's saved. But a lot of
The
SCVs are dying
Vikings,
for it.
these landed Vikings do extra damage to SCVs, remember? Oh, but the tank is out. Oh,
Yeah, it was a
This
good
is-
attempt from Roselia, but Boro was able to save the factory.
I still think Roselia has the upper hand here because even though Boro has the better income, Roselia is able to harass on the other side of the map while building up an economy.
This is quite a game.
Yeah.
These tanks are unborrowed. No, tanks do not borrow. Nice then.
Siege. It's kind of like Boro, right? They dig their feet in.
I don't know about that.
Borrowed. I just read it in chat. I didn't realize it was a pun. Este Heistan.
Okay, the reinforcements from Roselia are
Okay.
here.
And then the winged Marines arrived. Actually, they're not winged. They got no upgrades, no nothing.
No, no upgrades in this game.
But now we can lift up this thing, but there are Vikings that can shoot it.
And they give good vision to this single tank as well. Oh, will this tank come out? He will, right?
Boro has to use the SCVs to repair, though.
Okay.
This is a weird puzzle. Oh, he locks on to one of the Vikings, takes one of the Vikings down, and manages to sneak a tank in to the range of, in range of Roselia. But Roselia does take one of those tanks of Boro instead. Oh, but the Vikings come out for Boro. But the Marines charge on top of the ramp. The tank is still there, though. Roselia will be losing this fight. But look at the economy right now.
Actually,
Roselia
let's look at the
has
economy.
rebuilt an economy. What?
Ah, the graph looks pretty nice for Roselia if you look at it.
How do I open the graph? I forgot.
Numpad 1.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because Roselia rebuilt all of these, all the economy while all of that harassment was going on. And Boro was still losing more and more SCVs as time went on. And the trades were basically in favor of Roselia. Roselia has defensive forces at home. He has production. He has income. He has another command center, another orbital command. He has 3 of them in total. No, actually 2 orbital commands and 1 command center. So he's got mules, he has the ability to expand, he's got 37 workers, Boro still on 21. And we're all just now starting to mine from that natural base.
Yeah, so Roselia definitely in much better position here, but he also is giving some time to Boro to rebuild, so I assume Roselia will soon be moving out to once again put some pressure across the map. So Phoenix is saying that Stukov tanks Boro.
I know. Is that from the arcade game?
No, from co-op.
Co-op, yeah. If Roselia can get the Libs, it's over. Yeah, Liberators would have been really nice here, I think. A really powerful siege unit in these kinds of situations. When anti-air is very scarce.
Roselia setting up the third base.
Before this game becomes like an hour-long game.
Yeah, it's just going full macro from here. Like neither of them will attack, and they will just build up. And look, they all
No,
this already looks like a proper base again. It was empty.
They tried their heart out not to play a TVT, but you know, you can't. You just have to play a proper TVT.
Yeah.
Look, they're getting Steam. They're getting NG Bays. Hey, Craig. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Long time no see. Just standing around here. Don't mind me. Yeah, scouting. Pretty sure I won't be the one dying first.
As always.
That's what they promised me. Okay, Roselia has Steam now, and starting with +1 armor and weapons again. Roselia having the upper hand in terms of upgrades.
Yeah, Roselia definitely staying on top of those upgrades whenever he can.
Damn those unbuildable plates. Get rid of them.
Remember when they were in the film? Look, we got the Axiom Tower.
No, actually. Look, there's a bird thing here.
Where is a bird?
Hi, Craig. Oh, that's not Craig. That's his friend.
This is Brian.
Reginald.
Reginald. Sure.
I was thinking about it. Like, do I go with like a fancy name, or like, okay, I go with a fancy name.
Reginald.
It subverts the expectations. See.
Bob.
That was my first go-to. I was like, oh, it's Bob. No, it has to be fancy. So like a Reginald.
See,
Right,
here's a
Roselia trying to
problem.
find out-
Here's a
What?
problem with English. I don't know what the fancy name in English is, because they have so many names. And
Well, Reginald is a fancy name.
Yeah, no, Reginald, sure. But Yeah. Also, I'm sorry, I just found something very distracting.
Just one?
Yes. Oh, the Vikings are going down. The funny part is that
yeah,
even the
both.
stream can see it because they cannot see my cursor, and the cursor is exactly the same color as some of the doodads. It was very distracting.
It's like, what is this thing on the map? Like, oh, it's me. It's my hand.
I could just like fit it perfectly into another doodad and like, you know. I'm not distracted.
You know, you can make your cursor visible, right?
I can, but I don't want to.
I don't want them to see what I click.
Yes. It's a mystery. Oh, we have a nice doom drop here from Rosalia coming from the other side.
It's going to be a multi-prong here.
Yeah.
Rosalia attacking the natural base and dropping into the main. There are patrolling Vikings on that side of the map, though.
Yeah, but they may get distracted by this frontal attack here.
Could be, could be.
All the scans. Yes. Now we're in TVT.
Yes, they're getting pulled up. The Vikings were pulled off patrol, but there are still some Marines there.
Yeah, but they're not
That
enough
might not be
DPS to
enough.
actually take down these medivacs before they unload.
And keep in mind, Rosalia does have the upgrade advantage. The Marines are much stronger, but yeah, Boro brings the entire army here, and Rosalia doesn't push forward. Okay, now there's a push forward. The tanks are unbacked, but they're still in a good spread, and Rosalia just lost an entire army and didn't gain much from it.
The good news for Rosalia is the reinforcements are coming. He has constant production, he has this third base set up, and fourth is about to begin mining as well. So he's in a very good position economically, so he just cannot like lose the game here, and he should be able to keep it going. Ooh, the drop
Well,
though.
there's a drop on top of the tanks of Rosalia. Actually, it's a very slow drop. Yeah, all of these Marines are just one by one, dropping and dying. This is not effective. This was ill-advised. This is the value Rosalia wanted. And now he got it.
Yeah, I mean he was able to kill quite a lot of the army of Burrows, so that's still like resources that he did lose.
And keep in mind, Boro has the way lower economy at the moment. Stuck on 2 bases, has a much lower worker count, and
Yeah,
going
and
to have
actually
even lower
forced to
more
pull,
when
yeah,
they are
forced to
being
pull the
pulled.
SCVs as well.
They are cleaning up the tanks though, but losing more workers. Rosalia has more than double the workers, double the bases. Actually, more than double the bases because he's building a 5th base.
Yeah, why not?
Good boy. Yeah, we're 18 minutes in. Did you think this game would last 18 minutes when it started?
No.
No, me neither. But look at that. Rosalia getting 3 armor and weapons. Boro has combat shield. Oh, actually, Rosalia didn't get combat shields. Oh, now he's getting combat shields.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
I was like, sorry, that
Don't die, stick. Don't die. Still killed by a command shield.
That destroyed my brain so much, I choked on my own spit.
Reef stick.
It's okay, I'm okay, I'm fine. I'm alive!
Uh-huh.
Like, no combat shields! How dare you! Back in my days, we all had combat shields.
Yeah, but with all these Marines focusing on this third base here for Rosalia, and this is GG. Rosalia will be taking this series 2-1 and advancing to the grand finals.
Yes, we have ourselves a rematch. We were always going to have a rematch.
Yes, yes.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Back in my days, we didn't have combat shields. All the ladies had combat shields. Get it in Brood War because the medics had
Yeah.
combat shields,
Yeah.
but the Marines didn't.
True.
And they were like, "Why are we giving the medics the combat shields? Give them to the Marines."
Because the Marines were just cheap force and medics were actually valuable. In Brood War, anyway.
Yeah. That's what they put them in the medevac.
Yeah, true. So basically what you're saying is that medics upgraded, so now they could pass the shields to the Marines.
Yeah. And
It's
also they
like,
can
the
heal
older,
two at the
like
same
the
time.
older brother, younger brother kind of thing.
Yeah. They're like, why are we sacrificing medics here on the front line when we can just put them in the sky?
But anyway, with that we have our grand final set. It will be the World versus Roselia in just a few short moments. But before that, we will take a quick break. Roselia Segi, I forgot the combat shield.
Yeah. It took us a while to figure out, but we figured out. Yes.
I should say that the combat shield almost killed Stillmont. But
Yeah.
we will take a quick little break, and right after that we will be doing under our random raffle for today, and then the grand finals. Stay tuned. And welcome back. Welcome back to Master Swan Open number 98, our monthly amateur tournament. I'm Kuro. I actually said my name. And I'm here with Steel Mold. And
I'm Steel Mold.
True. And we are about to get into the grand finals. But before that, we have one more thing here to do first.
The random raffle! If you participate in our tournaments and finished at least one series, whether you won or lost doesn't matter. As long as you finished your series, you are eligible to participate in our random raffle for $5 US for any player. So anybody can win. Winner or loser.
Sure.
Champion or someone who dropped in the first round. Doesn't matter. So without further ado, who is the winner of today's raffle, group?
So the winner of today in Master Swan Open number 98 is DeWalt.
DeWalt!
I mean, DeWalt is an MVP of today's tournament, that's for sure, so yeah, DeWalt wins the raffle as well.
Good luck. Good job. I was like, DeWalt was like, go. And I was like, wait, we need to go to the raffle first. Don't you want to win? Here we go. He wins. Gets an extra $5 US. They both already have a prize, Roselia and DeWalt.
Yes.
Because both the winner and the runner-up are getting a prize. So now they both get something.
Okay, everybody's
Alrighty.
ready.
Let's go. Now remember, this is a best of 5 match with 1 point advantage for DeWalt as the winner of the upper bracket finals. And we are on Tourmaline.
Yes.
Can we search what that means at some point?
It's a type of like mineral. But I remember that it's a different color than the map is.
Yes. It's like a yellowish thingy, right?
I mean, to be fair, the map is more yellow now after the redecoration, because it did go through some changes.
Ah, it got redecorated. It got tourmalined.
Yes.
Anyway, we are on Tourmaline. Tourmaline. It LE. We're in the northeast corner of the map, representing Team Louder. It is our red Terran. Give it up for Roselia.
And across the map we have his opponent. It is the yellow Protoss player representing himself. And also apparently a decently well-known Brood War player. It is DeWalt. And we're starting spicy.
Roselia is an SDO champion.
True. I'm pretty sure Roselia has won at least one SDO.
Yes, there's one. There's one championship there.
Oh, is the what? No, the probe is going forward. That means that he will scout the main base though, so he will be alerted to this eventually.
Well, it is a pretty big map, you know. It's gonna take a while for that probe to get there. By then, the Swan barracks will already be finished, and DeWalt is he's already popping up the Nexus before even looking at the wall. Okay, before now we should see the wall.
Nexus before core.
Okay.
Yeah, the cybernetic score is only going down now, and
hey, there's a dead Colossus in the corner behind the base. Did you see that?
Oh, there he is. Do you think it like fell over
just
the
there.
cliff? Do you think it like fell over off the cliff?
So lazy.
But yeah, now the wall does see the proxy, but the Marauders are already on the way.
And the probe does go down, which is a nice little bonus here for Roselia.
Okay, the wall's making a
well,
bit
percussive
of like
shells on the way. DeWalt getting a bunch of defenses here. It's going to be a shield battery and a wall of buildings. And stalkers. Now, stalkers, they're okay. I think they're better than zealots against marauders, but
but
they do take damage.
Yeah,
they take more damage for marauders than zealots, but they can catch up to them better. So it's a matter of numbers.
Well, we have 3 Marauders here already, and they already did some damage on these Protoss units. The natural base was of course cancelled.
Okay, the shield battery is up on the ramp here. One Marauder goes down. The Stalkers can go back and forth. Losing 2 Marauders for a Zealot and a Pylon is not exactly the best of trades. But it's also not the worst, especially if it keeps the Vault from setting up a natural base. Oh, but the Vault is setting up a proxy location. There's a proxy gateway on the other side of the map.
Yeah.
Proxy me, I proxy you.
Exactly. It is a proxy gateway, so it is a warping point. And I mean, Roselia is trying to keep the vault here contained, but as you said, that probe did move out, and he did manage to make that proxy location. So, I mean, it looks like the vault is keeping Roselia at bay here. So I guess he has some, free resources to warp in like a unit or two across the map.
But I don't know how much it's going to do. There is a wall on the main ramp, and even though there are no defenses at home for Roselia, no army units, that is a factory being built there. So
yeah, so that can produce some nice units there. But meanwhile the Marauders are actually moving in. They are sniping the Stalkers.
Yeah, with the 5 of them, they can actually snipe them despite the shield battery healing. And now there are even more Marauders coming in. Oh, but Roselia realizes I'm being attacked at home. I have to come back. No,
he's just regrouping the Marauders. I mean, he cannot go back home because he has to do damage here, and I guess it will be a bit of a base trade in the end.
And Marauders, they walk slowly. So gonna try and snipe these Stalkers. And we're going in for a base trade. Full-on base trade right here.
Okay, the last Stalker does go down.
Yeah, there are enough Marauders to kill anything that comes out, especially if they come out one by one. More probes are going down, but SCVs are being lost on the other side of the map to those Stalkers. Roselia is just using the SCVs on the other side just to body block for the Hellion.
Yeah, it's just trying to buy the time, so... But actually, the Stalkers went down, or were they recalled? I think they were recalled, and now they are going down as well to the Marauders, and that GG is called Roselia, taking the first map.
What a scrappy game.
Yeah, yeah.
We have ourselves a sideways 1-1. This is the first point Roselia manages to get off of the wall today.
Yeah, very nice.
They did meet each other in the upper bracket finals.
Oh no.
Where DeWalt won 2-0.
Oh no. Still.
Oh, DeWalt is asking for any map.
Okay, what have we seen the least today?
We should get Mothership. We haven't seen Mothership today.
Okay,
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Fucking Mothership.
I think that's actually the only map we haven't seen today. So there you go.
Yeah. Going in the Mothership, baby. Keep note of what maps you use.
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
Okay. Everybody's happy. Let's get into it.
Yeah, I have a habit of writing down the maps for the finals specifically.
I used to do that, and I just... my notepad is in the drawer, and I'm too lazy to take it out.
Writing on paper.
Writing down like a pleb. What is this? 1994? Oh no. Oh, okay. So I thought we might get stuck again. No, we're good. And welcome everyone to Mothership, the mother of all ships. We're in the south, kind of southeast corner of, not corner, like parts, like in the quadrant of the
Area.
map, the area zone of the map are blue Terran representing Louder. Currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 5 final match of today's Master Swan Open, the number 98. Our blue Terran is Roselia.
And on the left side of the map we have his Protoss opponent. Representing himself, it is the World. I just realized. It's okay. No, yeah, welcome to Mothers. No,
We had predictions.
I did predictions for every single series today. I would like to point out.
Yeah, and you did not have to be reminded a single time. And I'm not being sarcastic now.
Every
I know it
single
sounds
time.
sarcastic, but I'm not being sarcastic. You did it pretty well.
Can I remove one arrow from my screen now?
Yes, you can remove 5 of them. We had 5 series.
I don't mind them arrows. What I mind is that they're like misaligned and my Aussie is triggered.
Yes, graphic design is your passion. You know.
Have you seen my screen actually? Hold on.
I don't think you've posted a picture. You don't have to do it now.
Yes, we should do it now, live. Okay. I mean, we have a 1-1-1
Okay.
from Roselia, it looks like. But we'll see. We'll see if it's 1-1-1.
I'm trying to zoom in. There's a on the command post thingy.
What is a command post? Where is the command
Next
post?
to the nexus, if you look at the western nexus, there's like a command post for the command console for the mothership. It looks like there's a
Not
build.
this one.
There's a yeah, this one. It looks like a Stargate that is being built on the hologram thingy.
Yeah, maybe.
Kind of, but kind of doesn't.
Maybe it is big.
Maybe they're trying. Maybe it's someone trying to build a starport and like how to.
It's like
how do
trying
you
to
build
put
this
the
thing?
puzzles
Stargate.
together.
Yeah, it's like I'm sure this fits here. Instead, they have like a part of like a Templar archive, and it's like, oh, what is this doing here? It's like,
No, see, he's like designing a new version.
there's like, if there's a Moopy on the console, and there's like some out there is some kind of like a a Protoss force on the planet, just warping in a building, and it comes out as like 5 different pieces of pieces of the 5
Yes.
different buildings just jumbled together, and they warp in a unit, and it's like it's a mashup of like a it's the stalker.
I
with
mean,
salad
I'm
legs.
sure that
It's
I'm
the stalker with salad legs.
God, that's
I would look so
bad.
stupid.
But I'm sure that
With
is something
giant
that Korean channel would like. If you know which one I mean.
Yeah.
The things
The one
I've
that
seen
did
on the
the-
channel, they have broken my
the-
brain.
With the Mutalisk wings and stuff.
Yeah, like the bending with wings, but there were others as well. There was a gyrating Gartanis as well, with the power of the hips. No, there was no better context. That was the context. like this is the kind of channel you watch at like 4 a.m. when your brain is like turning into mush.
Where we going? We don't need context. Oh, Banshee!
Ooh, Banshee.
Whippy! Do we still have the Banshee emote?
No.
Back in the day, we used to have a Banshee emote. So look how pretty the star is. Sorry, my screen just moved all the way to the side. So the fun part about this map, because there's so much empty space, you can actually see the background,
Yeah, it's a good
and it's
background.
really cool.
I mean, again, I said before, I say again, like aesthetically, this map is pretty amazing.
It's my favorite map. Well, I'm already saying that. I like the concept, I like the design, I like the ideas in here, I like everything about it. It's also like seems pretty good gameplay wise.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a very, very macro map, but yeah, seems pretty alright.
And also, like, you know, some people just don't like the random spawn map, so
Yeah. I mean, like, free-player maps are a bit more accepted than others, but yeah. Remember when we used to actually have multiple free-player maps in the map pool, and I feel like there was less complaining back then. But maybe I just didn't hear it.
no, there was complaining. There was always complaining.
Yeah, but I feel like it wasn't as bad as nowadays. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't hear it so much.
Maybe we just got like privileged nowadays. We have such great maps, and we have had good maps for a long time, like high quality, good looking maps with good design. You know, so not everything that's slightly different, or you know, isn't as up to standard, like it gets outraged out of people. You know, that's like gotten used to the good stuff. Let's say it looks like a dead probe, but
No,
kind
it's
of
taking
not.
a nap. It's taking a nap.
It's not. It's not. It's taking a nap. It's taking a nap. Fine.
Look, probes have to
It's
rest
sleeping.
too, okay? The lights are
Not
on,
dead.
so clearly it's not dead. It's just taking a nap.
It's just resting.
Yeah. Oh, the
I
stalkers,
bought
the
this
stalkers,
probe
the
not
stalkers.
half an hour ago, and now it's dead. Right. Speaking of dead, these stalkers may not be long for this world because there are cyclones with laser eyes,
Yep.
and there's a tank in it as well. So they go in, they do some damage, but they have to back away. 'cause
Yeah, the
they've
one was
already
trying.
lost a bunch of them.
The one was trying to snipe this starport, but was not able to. And actually, the banshees are getting both of their upgrades, so we're really committing to the banshees here.
Hyperfly rotors! Get your afterburners ready!
Afterburners is a different upgrade.
No, this is the upgrade that gives them afterburners.
Oh, okay.
Remember, they have like.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about medevac boost. Talking about banshees with burning fuel.
Oh, the banshees are about to meet the army, though.
Cloak. It would be so silly if they died here because when they have like, oh, we could click a button and disappear.
I mean, there is an observer here, so they still may.
Man, they still kill a lot of stalkers.
Well, they did some
And they
damage.
keep the Protoss army from going forward.
Yeah, exactly. What the most important part is that they bought a lot of time for Rosalia, so Rosalia can prepare for this attack. And the world actually goes back home completely.
And playing very greedy. It's taking a 4th base right now. Confident that he can withstand the Terran push here.
Oh, Hellbats. Interesting. I guess they should be good versus Zealots, question mark?
I mean, if they can tank them, you know, keep them busy so they don't get to the tanks or the Marines, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I was, no, but honest question, are Hellbats actually good against Zealots? I feel like Hellbats are just squishy, though?
I mean, their job is to basically be cannon fodder for the charge lots,
Guess
right?
so.
They still, and they can remember they do AOE, so if charge lots, you know, swarm them.
Yeah, but my
the
point is, like,
job-
do they have enough damage in that AoE to actually...
No,
for it to
their
actually
job is
matter?
not to. Their
Speaking
job
of-
is just to do some damage on the charge lots and prevent them from going for the tanks and marines. That's it. Like, it's not an ideal composition to have at the moment. It's just that Roselia had them, so he's using them. Roselia is not very much defending at home and losing all of his SCVs so far.
Yeah. Trying to establish a point here between the bases of the world instead, but the entire army of the world is at the third base, and Rosalia is struggling to find a good opening here.
Yeah, even the tanks are on siege right now, and the wall's doing a number on the production of Rosalia. Rosalia has 0 production going on right now. Well, almost 0. There's a Banshee coming out, but that's it. Okay, DeWalt actually pushes in tank range and loses a lot of his army. But remember, he has the much better economy right now. He can actually rebuild. So long as Roselia can't translate this into a continued push, DeWalt wins this game. There we go.
Yeah, as you said, the world wins this game.
Yes, I was right. That's the important bit.
Yes.
DeWalt takes the score up to 2-1. Remember, DeWalt had 1 point advantage coming into this series. So he is on match point to win yet another championship. That is 2 in a row, 3 in total.
Oh, and this time we are getting White Rabbit.
Up the thing. Let's go to White Rabbit. We were Western, Central, Western, right? Yes. I was opening up an older MSO tournament because I think they both ran up against each other before.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just see through the lobby. Base check. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Master Swan, the number 97? No, 96. No, not 96, 95.
I
know numbers. So they're all open as tabs, and I don't remember which one was opened first. So it's got me confused. They in fact did not meet on that tournament. They were on either side of the bracket. I think this tournament is the first time they are meeting each other. They are getting a headful, a mouthful.
Anyway, we are now on our map number 3, technically point number 4. We are on White Rabbit Alley, where in the top right corner we have the first of our players. It is the Korean Terran player, the blue Terran representing clan Louder. It is Roselia.
And in the southwest corner of the map, getting proxied again.
Oh.
Currently on match point to win yet another MSO, 2 in a row, 3 in total. Our red Protoss is in fact DeWalt.
I mean, the proxy worked well for Roselia in the previous game. But something tells me that DeWalt won't fall to it twice. And it is a Marauder proxy, I think, because he's going to gas again.
I mean, it was pretty powerful. DeWalt is going to scout it much earlier, though, I think, this time.
Yeah, the probe is already across the map, so he sees that there are some buildings missing over here. He also is not going for Nexus first.
Yeah. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna check before I commit to a Nexus. And yeah, he's not actually walling off just yet, but yeah, he did get a Zealot already, and he's getting a cybernetic score all the way at the back here.
I mean, yeah, he opted in for this more like compact SimCity, like around the mineral line, instead of actually walling the ramps.
I suppose maybe it also works against Reapers.
Yeah,
this kind of wall off
helps.
To prevent them from getting into the mineral line.
It's easier to like catch some units as well, like either Hellions or like Reapers, like
Wait, can Reapers can jump up? No, they can't jump up with these.
They can't jump over the buildings unless they use the grenade.
No, they can't jump over this cliff. These cliffs are.
Yeah.
Reaper immune.
No, there's one here, I think.
Ah, okay, it's on the other side. Okay. So this wall isn't really that effective as I thought it was. I thought it was walling off a Reaper ramp, but no, there was no Reaper ramp there. It's on the other side. Right, Marauders. Concussive Shells is finished.
Yeah, and Rosalia did see these shield batteries as well.
Is waiting to have a mass of Marauders. I'm guessing because he wants to, again, one-shot the Stalkers despite the shield battery.
Yeah, with the shield battery...
damage the battery.
Yeah, with the shield battery it will be difficult to snipe units here, so... Rosalia definitely needs more forces if he wants to get anything done.
Okay, he's waiting for a couple more Marauders. No, in the meantime, he wants to just get rid of that energy on those shield batteries.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a strategy. There are two of them though, so it will take a bit. Right, that probe is making sure that nothing is built here.
Okay, more Marauders are joining the fight. There is an Oracle on the way. Marauders, they don't shoot up, as we know.
Some people say they should, but they don't.
Yeah, they drunkenly say they should, even.
Yeah, look at that. The Oracle is actually dealing with the Marauders pretty nicely.
But it's about to run out of energy.
Gets one more.
Nice. That's actually a really good catch. He's got 5 kills. Ooh.
That's really good for an Oracle.
Yeah,
and the
Oracle can get
is
recharged as well.
Yeah, it can get recharged, and it's going across the map because the world knows that there is absolutely no defenses across the map. Like the entire army is focused on this attack, so the Oracle should be able to kill all the workers.
There's also a Void Ray out for the world now, and that can just continuously shoot at these Marauders, and there's nothing they can do about it.
Ah!
Oh, it's dancing.
Oh, the Marauders are dancing.
Yes. Yeah,
Run up again.
GG. Rosalia is celebrating the world's victory, and the world wins the 2nd championship in a row, 3 in total, right here on the Master Swan Open, and gets the raffle money. This is the 2nd time in a row that the champion gets the raffle money. The raffle is a good predictor of championships, right? We have a small sample over the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, in MSO lately it's been happening, but not always. Actually,
it happened in SDO last week.
There was one where like I think Sugar Cult got it, but also got 2nd place. I think there was one like recently.
Anyway, good job by the Vault.
Yeah.
Showed some fantastic plays today. So did the other players. We had we had very close series so far.
Yeah, very nice series. Like even though there's in the scores we have a lot of 2-0s, like those series were actually pretty nice. We had some nice back and forth. A lot of scrappy games, I will say. A lot of like games that were just very close in the sense that like players were both like down to their last units.
Remember we started with an all-in base trade where one player was down to 0 workers and no army, and somehow we got a macro game out of it that lasted for like 20 minutes. Shout out to Rosalia versus Boro.
Yes.
For that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a very interesting games today. And yeah, congratulations to the World. The World has taken a number of players today and even got a rematch versus Rosalia. But as we said, Rosalia did much better in the rematch too. Like Rosalia figured out, okay, so I'll try these strategies, like try this proxy. But the World also adapted to the proxy. Like he saw it once, and the next time he saw it, he knew how to react. He was also way more careful about setting up. He didn't go for that earlier Nexus. He decided to just be more defensive, and yeah, that earned him the victory in the end.
And starport units, against Marauders.
Stargate even.
Because Marauders don't shoot up Stargate. Yes, starport. The Proto Starport. Same thing. Gateport.
Skateboard. Yes.
Game. This game and its naming schemes break my brain. Anyway, thanks you for watching. Thank you for participating. We have what's our next broadcast?
Our next broadcast, let me double check on the calendar, but I believe that's Sparking Tuna Cup tomorrow.
Yay!
So if you are interested in more CranKy Ducklings content, of course this is the raffle where the world did win, but our next broadcast is the Sparking Tuna Cup that is definitely not hidden by this duck because I'm very good at placing my overlays. Kura brief. So here's a small fun fact. Here's small behind the scenes. For months now, every time like I don't have other things to do, I've been trying to work on like a revised overlay setup. And I actually made some graphics involving like the maps and like in the current map pool. And now the map pool have changed. And like, well.
Slow duck does not get the worm.
Yeah.
The slow duck has no lemonade left in the lemonade stand. Doesn't get the grapes.
Yeah. So one day there will be refreshed overlays that don't cover part of the schedule. But anyway, yeah, Sparking Tuna Cup will be our next broadcast in 21 hours, I want to say.
I'm going to agree, yes. Blindly. I did not.
I think it's 21 hours-ish. 21. Something like that. But anyway, yeah, around the same time as Dio, we will have Sparking Tuna Cup, which of course is our open weekly tournament, so anyone is free to sign up. You also don't need your 100 games on this season either, so if you were a bit below the limit and weren't quite able to play in the Masters one, but you are completely fine, you know, playing versus potentially some professional players, then you are free to sign up in the Sparking Tuna Cup. Just, you know, keep in mind that it is a tournament with a lot of pros in it, so if you're not ready to, you know, to get proxied by a pro, then keep that in mind. I think it was like, I think Innovation was infamous for like bunker rushing amateur players or something. So yeah, that happens sometimes. But also a lot of pros are also like very nice about it. Where like, you know, you just essentially get a practice game with them. So like, you know,
yeah, but they look at it as like a warm up.
Yeah, they have a warm up. You know, they can have some fun as well. Often they will like play a different race just to know, you see what happens. Like, you know, it can be fun. Again, I will like. I remember like some of my fondest memories of like playing in open tournaments was like I would like repeatedly get matched up against Ryang to the point that Ryang started calling me his practice partner. Because like every week I would just be playing Ryang again.
That's fun. He's a fun player.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that is the next thing on our schedule. So if you are looking forward to that, then make sure to check that out. Of course, that will be casted by Light VIP, so me and Steel Mode, we actually will be on a hiatus for a while. Both me and Stick. Like, I will be still like behind the scenes, and Steel Mode is always in the chat as well. But the next amateur tournament that we have currently planned is actually 6th of December. That's what it is on the schedule right now. Of course, because this is still quite a few weeks away, that is subject to change, so keep an eye open on our socials, on our Discord, on our on Twitter/X, on Facebook, Instagram, Mastodon, Blue Sky. We always post the signups on all those services, so if you want to keep up to date, to make sure to follow us. I even post on YouTube, so I started posting signups on YouTube as well, so you can check it there as well.
How do you even read YouTube posts? I don't even know how to get to them in channels that I follow. I always just randomly stumble upon them sometimes.
If you go to the channel, they show up. Like, I think they show up like on the bottom, but they also have like their own tab. I'm not sure how they are shown. Like, I don't.
They're not shown on a subscriber feed or anything.
No, it doesn't show on subscribe feed. I'm not sure if it shows on the home tab or not. I don't remember. But what I will say is that I think they are like targeted for like mobile users more so, just judging by the way the images are. So I don't know if they show up in some place on mobile. Maybe I'm not sure.
I use YouTube mobile and on my PC, and it doesn't. I checked.
Look,
You
anyway,
have to like specifically look for it. It's very weird.
But yeah, like that's currently the plan. Technically, we could have another one, you know, in 2 weeks, but there is another tournament planned there, and also this Masters One Open was also scheduled like at a different time than it usually would be, because next week is RSL as well, so that is clashing. So yeah, a lot of tournament organizing is trying to figure out the schedule.
Scheduling things is annoying.
Again,
it's very annoying.
I mean, it's a good problem to have. Like, we have so many StarCraft events that it's difficult to like fit something in. But it's not easy. I want to say it's not easy.
It's very frustrating.
But that is why make sure to join our Discord if you can. If you are using Discord, then join us there, because that's the place that gets the most latest updates about what is going on in the CranKy Ducklings. So you can always ask a question there.
You can also subscribe to our channel here and hang out with the subscribers there.
True.
That's also an option. You can also support us on Patreon.
Indeed, the
Patreon is where we get most of our support.
Yeah, the Patreon supports all of these tournaments. There you go. All 3 of our tournaments. So Duckling Open, Masters One Open, which are the amateur tournaments, and Sparking the Tuna Cup, which is the open tournament. We also have a 4th tournament, Tenacious Turtle Tassel, but that one is fully sponsored by Mark BT, so that's why it's not included in the Patreon. But yeah, you can definitely support our tournaments and see them grow in the future. We actually received a lot of support this year on Patreon, and like our tournaments have grown significantly since then. Like, we're able to offer bigger prize pools, we're able to pay out money to more players because we can actually, you know, expand it to like the lower positions as well. So yeah, thank you very much for supporting.
When do we get a stream with all 3 of you commentating together? I think we've tried 3-ways casts before.
Trio casts are very difficult.
They were always chaotic.
They are very difficult because no one knows when to speak ever.
Yeah. It's difficult enough to do it when it's 2 of you.
Like, especially because like the thing about even in duo casting, because we're doing it online, like we don't like get cues about when somebody wants to speak.
Yeah.
And like on top of that, we also like have a delay, you know, in the connection to Discord itself. So like it sometimes gets a bit chaotic with 2 people, and if you add another person to it, it's just more and more chaos.
And we're all sort of allergic to silence. So every time there's a silence, we're like, I need to say something, 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 I need to say something. So everyone just tries to fill the silence, and everyone just talks over each other.
Fun fact,
it is very difficult.
It actually used to be a thing where on the very, very beginning of Duckling Open, on the first tournaments, it was actually Light, Yaku, and me trio casting from replays.
Yeah, but it was replays.
It was replays. That's the important part. Also, we were very, very not good.
You were a lot more shy back then.
Yeah, but also we were just, it was not as much casting and more just commenting, you know?
Yeah, it was just hangout.
It was more of a hangout than like professional casting.
I think the most we ever did was like 4 people in a cast.
I think we did.
I think it was me, you, I think Yaku and Kata.
Like, I think we had something like that during team leagues. During team leagues, I think we got like a few more people.
Yeah.
It
was always chaos.
Yeah, it gets chaotic very fast, is what I would say. But yeah, with that, Stick, where can we find you? Because clearly they want to watch more of Steelmode.
Twitch.tv/Steelmode, that is twitch.tv/Steelmode, or Steelmode on YouTube if you want to watch me. And that's where you can watch the stuff that I do or don't, because I don't stream that much anymore. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I am not committing to anything. Goodbye. Kuro, where can they find more of you?
You can find me at 16 Squat Sanseki at both Twitch and YouTube, as I stream simultaneously to both. And Usually it's not StarCraft. I mean, again, maybe I will play like some ranked games because I do need to get ranked for the season. I try to at least get ranked each season, but most of the time it's Final Fantasy XIV. So if you are interested in following our adventures in the MMO, then feel free to tune in. We
I want to watch
very...
Kuro stand around and Light run around
Yes.
unstoppably.
Yes.
Like if we want to see the difference between a hyper ADHD and non-hyper ADHD, just watch Kuro and Light play Final Fantasy.
See, that's how Light is thinking. He's just, you know, thinking by moving.
Yeah, it's just you standing around or running around the entire map.
Yeah.
It's like very much a child with ADHD.
Look, I take in the scenery, okay? I stand there and I just look into the distance.
That's why I watch your channel, because if I watch Light's channel, I get dizzy.
No, see, my favorite shots from those streams though is like when I find like a nice spot to sit and you just like see Light like running from left to right in the back.
Yeah,
It's just like... Alright, we need Yakutu to make it a Quadra stream. No. It's... nah. Nah.
Have you ever tried... If you look back at the times that Yaku and I casted together, if you want to see two people constantly talk over each other, because we are both equally allergic to silences, and we're constantly trying to fill in. It was always chaos. We got better at it at some point, but then it was always a situation where one of us wasn't casting, so we kind of lost the skill. I got angry just talking to Yaku earlier in just in Discord voice chat.
True,
without
because
casting.
Yaku was doing like a waiting room for today's MSO, so you could watch him ladder, I believe.
Yes.
So, fun fact, if you are a subscriber, Patreon, YouTube supporter, on any of the likes, you actually have access to a special channel in our Discord where you can see Yaku ladder. I don't know why I don't know why he decided to ladder in the channel, but that is available to you.
No, he regretted it because it made him lose the game. Because he forgot to make tanks and Vikings and everything.
But he does that fairly like regularly, like not maybe not every week, but he does often hang out in that channel. So if you want to check that out, that is available.
That is our entertainment for the week.
Yes. And with that, I believe that is all for today. And yeah, well, we will be chilling until tomorrow. Again, tomorrow's Sparking Tuna Cup. Don't forget to sign up if you want to play. And we will see you then. Bye.
Get good and prosper. Goodbye.